All right. We are doing today the greatest stream of all time. We're visiting every single township in the game on foot, starting at Cambria, because we're starting in the far south. I'm going to try and explore as much of the map as we can as we go. We're going to go from Cambria to, I think this is, this is Shelter Island. We can visit Shelter Island. So we'll go through Haven. We're going to go Cambria through Haven. Can I screen? Yeah, let me screenshot this and like draw a line. We'll do that. New. All right. It's still a bit big. Let's go here. We're going to go Cambria. We're going to try and explore this desert a little bit. We're going to go to Shelter. We're going to go here. We're going to go up to Prev and around. Through Ogre Valley. I think this is Palmer. We'll check out whatever this is too. There's like a little thing here. See if we can get around here. Go into this township. I don't even know what this... I think this might be Andaria. Or... I don't know. Maybe this is Andaria. I don't know. Go around here. Up here. We're going to learn that by doing this. I don't know if there's a way to get into this island from here. So a lot of these disconnected islands, I don't know how to get there. Which is one of the reasons we're doing this, to find out. So we can have a look and see if you can get to this island. If not, we'll go back around this way. If so, we'll go around this way. We'll go around to this. Whichever way we manage to go, either through the snow from here, or we'll have to go around here. It depends if we can get over this gap, because we're not doing any fast travel. So if we can't walk it, we can't do it. Then we're going to go here, and then I don't know if I can get to Outpost from here. Like from this spot. So hopefully we can, because this might be the kicker, where we have to fast travel. So we might need to fast travel across this little bit here, this gap, to get to Outpost. Then we're going to go around, and we are ending in, whatever that town's called. Anchor's Reach, I think this one is. We could also check out this over here. And then it would be nice to go from Anchor's Reach back out. Check out this. This is Shadow Spire. We can have a look around here and see if you can get across here. I don't think you can. And we have no way of getting over here. I guess you have to sail. I don't know if there's like an underground passage somewhere to get across here. Or maybe like from here, from Cambria. Like Inferno's on this island. I know there's a bunch of secret passages on these islands to get around. So we'll try and do like this if we have time. But this will be like the end. So we're going to start in Cambria. And I don't know about this island here either. But we're going to try and just visit as much as we can. So let's just get going. I'll need to fast travel to get to Cambria, and then we'll walk once we get there. Let me take a couple of things as precautionary measures. We'll take some rope. I think having some rope will be helpful. Let's take quite a few rope. Let's take like 30 rope. So that we can visit some little islands if we come across them. And we need to like rope over. We'll take a couple of potions, just so that we can heal if we get hit in the face by something. We'll take some cure potions. We don't want to get bitten by a snake. We'll take some refresh potions. Just in case. We're not really going to need anything else. I'm actually nearly out of rope. Rope is the first thing I ever bought in this game. Like on Outlands Portal, it's like the first ever purchase was rope. We're nearly out. It's crazy. Do we need anything else? Does this guy have camping? He does. So let's use this. So we have the camping buff. We're not fast traveling at all, so I won't take any kindling with me. Not even as a precaution. I will not allow it. Let's eat a piece of food. Gotta be nice and ready and full for our journey. And I think we're good. I'll take a potion satchel, just so we have a percentage chance not to use our potions when we eat them. But it doesn't really matter. It's just whatever. And we will camp to Cambria. And then we'll get started. Watch this shrimpy draw a penis. Did I draw a penis? I kind of drew some balls here, maybe. Wouldn't it be funny if I accidentally drew a massive penis on this? Yeah. We have the ball sack. The Palmer ball sack. Alright, we're in Cambria, baby. Okay. Oh no, this map is diagonal. So I can't just go like west. I need to actually like tilt my head. We need to go like diagonal, like that way. We could quickly check if we can get to those islands near Inferno. Let's have a look. How you doing? How you doing, Jackson? How you doing? Thanks for asking, dude.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I've been wanting to use that GIF forever, in context. Do I have a beg button? I do, right? Is it U or Y? It's Y. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of begging as we go. I'm not going to go crazy with it, but getting a few begging levels today would be nice too. We're on 110.4. I'd like to hit at least like 111. Alright, so we have to go this way. I'm trying to look at the mini-map, but yeah, we have to go this way. Do you guys want to see my mini-map? You know what? I'm actually going to move my camera for this. You guys need to look at the mini-map too. It's kind of part of the journey. We're doing a journey. Let me move the mini-map. It's kind of in a stupid spot. It should be right at the bottom. It might be locked. There we go. Okay, can we get to Inferno from here? Inferno is on this landmass here. I don't think we can. So we're going to be hitting a lot of coasts today, since we can't fast travel. And I will have to reference my GIMP map every so often because I'm already lost. I'm already like, where the fuck am I? I think the Cambria Moon Gate's just up here. Okay, what's this little bit? Like a little farming spot? The real question is, are there sheep here to get wool from? There are. And the second real question is, can I beg from this guy? Damn right. Give me that wool. I am not a robot. Nice. Wool gathering stream, let's go. Hopefully there's a bridge up here. Nice. You can beg from wandering healers. You doing good? Good. What are you doing today? Are you walking by foot to every single town in the game? Is that what you're doing? Because that would be such a coincidence right now. Because that's what I'm doing. there's even road signs. Maybe I should have done this without looking at a map and just tried to use the road signs. That would have been pain. So I wanted to... Let me check out my map. I wanted to check out this desert area before we go to Shelter Island. So let's go this way. I want to see what's over there. Hell no. Yeah, I want to learn the map a bit. Figure it out. Let's check out this desert. I don't think this desert will be that high of a level because it's you know, it's near Cambria. But I know there is that desert at like Witcheroon 320 whatever, and it's like, you are dead. Whenever I go there, it's like, you're dead. So, okay, thank you. Nice house here with some plants. I like how he's put the plant pots down and made it look like the plants are actually growing out of them. Little caravan here. I wonder who owns this. It's weird, you know, it's just like a caravan in the middle of nowhere. I can even drop my mount while I'm under it. Winter Wolf Trophy. Whoa, now that's a house. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Ooh, what's this? Whoa. There's a guy here. Grapple Grimace. Get him. Killing the demons. There's a scorpion thing over here. What's this bit in this corner? This is the oasis. I've been here to do some resource mapping. Now I need to be careful because this guy, I'm not even wearing armor. I completely forgot to put armor on. Fuck. I'm just wearing a t-shirt. So I gotta be careful not to take too much damage here. That skeleton marksman might legitimately one-tap me. Bunch of skeletons around here. It's pretty low level. Someone died here. His name was Autoloot, which makes me think that maybe he was practicing a script or something. Whoa, what's going on in there? There's like a mini dungeon thing here. Shit. That's kind of cool. We might have to come back here on an actual PvE and have a look in there. Maybe I should mark on my map interesting things I want to go back and check when I'm like actually on a character. Unfortunately, I've drawn over it. No, it's here, it's here. Okay, wait. Let's change the color to no, we'll do this. We'll change the color to green. And anything I mark in green, which I think it was here. Bonk. Make it obvious. Otherwise, when I zoom out, I'll lose where it is. Anything I mark in green, I want to go back and look at later. I want to go inside that little temple. That looks cool. This is also prepping, by the way. This isn't just some YOLO bullshit. I'm also prepping for my wilderness video that I'm going to do. I'm going to do Sir Shrimpington's Guide to Wilderness, I don't know, farming or exploration or something. Because not enough players use the wilderness as a point of farming, myself included. This is the crashed ship. There's also resource map spawns here. And I think if I did a little video that just highlighted, you know, 20 or more. I don't want to do just a few. I want to do quite a lot. Like, I want to highlight specific areas that you can farm in the wilderness. I don't want to do just 5 or 10. I want to do like a lot, like 20, 30. Because if I just do 5 or 10, everyone will farm those 1, 5 or 10 spots and they won't ever go anywhere else. Because people don't have brains to look things up themselves. They'll just copy what's in my video. So I want to do a shit ton so that people have a load of options. Rather than just, oh, I've pointed out 5 and now those 5 spots are always full of people all the time because people just blindly go to those 5 spots and never anywhere else. This is a resource map spawn as well. I wanted to look up that little staircase, but there was scary air elementals, and I don't have any armor on. I never farm in wilderness. I really should. Yeah, no one ever does. I don't. It's because it's so easy to just click the go to dungeon button in your atlas or in a room tome or something. Okay, this desert's kind of cool. What's in this cave? This could be a good mining spot. Ooh, this does look like a good mining spot. I might mark a rune here. In fact, maybe I should have brought some runes on this guy and just marked them as I went. Although this guy doesn't have magery. Oh, he does have magery. Ooh, maybe I should have brought some runes and some reagents and just marked cool spots. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll beg and I'll buy some blank runes with the money we beg. We'll do a legit beg vibe. All right, so let me mark this. It's like, where is it on the map? Oh my god, I'm like somewhere off in the bloody middle of nowhere on the actual minimap. Where is this? It's like here. There's an aeroplane flying over my house, so if you can hear some weird, it's because there's a giant aeroplane flying over my house. Yeah, most people don't farm wilderness, including me. And I know the reason why. My game dev brain is kicking in. It's because the game itself doesn't give you a reason to ever go to the wilderness. There isn't a single thing in the game that says go to the wilderness. Not one. There's like the society quest to farm the wilderness, and that's it. What else is there? There's no reason to go. I did say in a previous stream they should, they could maybe add like a sanctuary point of interest in the wilderness. So like there's a point of interest, it's a sanctuary spot, so you can go there and farm the wilderness and it's, you know, sanctuary. So you can't die and stuff. PKs can't walk into that particular point of interest. Anacondas, skeleties, zombies. This is Haven and Shelter. Let's walk over to Shelter. We can't buy anything in Shelter, so we can't get those blank runes, unfortunately. But you can walk through here from the mainland all the way to Shelter Island, which is kind of cool. It also is right next to Blood Room of Death. Where is this? Does anyone know what this is? Over here. It looks cool as fuck, but I have no clue what that is. It's like a big gothic blood room. Northwest of Outpost Gate. Oh, is it like that demonic demon spot? Alright, so here's Shelter. I think we're in we're in the basement of the inn room. We're gonna do a little bit of begging here, try and get some gold, so that we can buy some blank runes and mark those spots. And we have to buy some reagents too to cast mark. And then we have to not die with the runes on us. You mean just west? Yeah. Hey Tribal, how you doing, dude? I tried to beg from a real person. I thought it was an NPC. Oh my god, I was like, why isn't it begging? It's like it's a real player. Please give me money. Morning. We are doing wilderness exploration stream. We've already found 2 cool spots and we've been doing it for like 5 minutes. We found a pyramid that looks like it has a bunch of mobs in it and it goes like down underground. That looks kind of cool. I'll try and farm that on a PvE. We'll check it out. And we found that little cave, which could be a really good mining spot. When we get to Prev, through walking, I could visit my inn room. I can't visit my inn room from another town because it would teleport me back to Prev, which would count as fast traveling. But if I can visit it when I'm in Prev, that's fine. And we can grab some, like, actual stuff. You've already given me gold? Give me more gold. Selfish. Keeping all his gold. Wow, we haven't gained a single begging level yet. What's our begging skill gain? It doesn't say. Skill gain. It says will no longer be displayed. What? Am I not gaining skill levels from begging anymore? I'm not getting any skill gain chance. Okay. Is it because none of my skills can go down? No, I have stuff pointing down. Huh. Begging's pointing up. I have skills pointing down, and I'm not getting any skill gain chance. Strange. Yeah, I have no clue what's causing that. Maybe you can't get begging skill past 110.4 unless you're begging from crew members or something. I don't know why I'm not getting skill gain. Oh, you already giving me gold? Ha. Sorry. Confirmed. That little blood ritual area is part of an underground path connecting Outpost to River Run Lodge. West side of Outpost Island. Edgy name goes with it. Lair of Eternal Darkness. Yeah, I tried to explore that place before, but there was literally a PK in there. Like, I went to explore it because I heard it was part of an event, so it's like empty, there's no mobs in there, I think. But I went there with tracking on, and there was a fucking PK just in there. Like, why? Just stood in there, I was like, alright, well, I guess I won't go in there then. Hey, John. John Crichton, which I've learned is not your real name. You've been lying to me this whole time. We will gather wool as we go too, just because we have scissors on us. If we run into sheep, we'll shear them. Go on. Why not? I kind of enjoy the whole sheep shearing, begging vibe. We're definitely not getting begging skill gain, though, and I don't know why. We have 0 skill gain. Oh, is it because we're on shelter? You can't gain on shelter past 80, right? That's probably why. Let's leave shelter. I don't want to accidentally click my in-room button, because it'll teleport me back to Prev. Wait, where's the exit here? It's like down here. Alright, let's go back to Haven. There's only one way in and out of shelter, so we have to go back on ourselves. Yeah, no 80 on shelter. I didn't even clock that. Because in my head, it's you can't go past 80 in Shelter Island dungeon, but it's the whole of Shelter Island. So, yeah, that's why I got confused there. Haven! They sell blank runes in Haven. Maybe I can actually mark that little... I really want to mark that little cave. And, like, keep the rune for my gatherer. It actually seemed like a good little spot. I thought I had a... Oh, I do, but I filled it with other stuff. Damn. Haha, I have refresh potions this time, so I can actually shove past things. Imagine that. Outpost top left, go on. We'll get there, man. When we get to Outpost, you have to tell us again. So for those that have just jumped in, plus caves on the other side, yeah, Outpost is like crazy for mining. I see people there mining all the time. So for those that have just jumped in, what we're doing today is we are... I think I put it in the title. I can't see right now. Yes, Township Wilderness Exploration. We are walking between every single town in the game. Not a valid target. Joshua, why are you not valid? We started at Cambria. We're at Haven. We walked through the whole desert as well, near Cambria. Which there was some pretty cool things there. Ooh, some sheep to shear here. Give me them sheep. Give me that wool. When I need wool, I'm going to be laughing with my 10 wool that I've got from sharing random stuff as I walk around. Let me out. How did you get the 2-story inn? By talking to the innkeeper and picking the 2-story option. If you already have an inn room, you're going to need to get rid of that inn room and then get a new one. And when you get rid of it, you can select the option to put all your stuff in shipping crates. And then when you make your new inn room, all your stuff will be in boxes in your new room. And you need to take it out and like put it back down and lock it down and stuff. It can be a bit scary because you don't want to lose all your stuff accidentally by clicking the wrong friggin' thing. But you just don't worry about it. Just don't worry. Just blindly trust me and risk your entire bank's worth of stuff. Don't worry about it. There's a spot peeps AFK for wool. Yeah. I just gather it as I go when I'm doing stuff on this guy. My rando character. Alright, let's see if there's a mage here. How much gold do I have? 245. We should be able to afford a blank rune or two and some reagents. If there's a mage here. This is an innkeeper. No, there's not going to be a mage inside the inn. This guy's a waiter. Could buy some alcohol for the journey. Get wasted in Cambria or something. There's quite a few places where you can gather wool. It's probably worth making a little point of interest wool gathering tome. Maybe Tribal could do that and sell it on his vendor. There's an idea for your Tribal. You're welcome. Give you that one for free. Wool points of interest where you can gather wool. A wool point of interest book. Yeah. There's a spot in Haven, there's a spot in Shelter. There's a spot near Cambria. I've seen people also have books that are spots where you can recruit ship members, but I have no clue where those are. I don't think there's actually a mage here. Unless one of these is a mage and I'm stupid. Provisioner, Cobbler, Brewmaster. There does not seem to be a mage here. Does he sell blank runes? The Provisioner does not sell blank runes. No. Rip. If you wanted to get a blank rune to make a... Oh! Shoes! Is that shoes? Whenever a random thing appears on the floor, I just assume it's shoes. There's like 2. Give me these. Oh my god, but I don't have the reagents to cast the spell. Because I didn't bring any reagents. Wink wink. Wait, do I even have Mark in my spell book on this guy? I do. Okay, we have the spell. We need some Black Pearl, some Blood Moss, and some Mandrake Root. Rip. Fucking blank runes just appearing on the floor. Oh, wait, there's more! Follow the trail of blank runes. Yoink. You think I'm not picking all these up right now? At the end of this trail of blank runes, there's just a red player. That'd be so funny. Ooh, rebel soldiers. Alright, let me look at my map. We've got a map of which way we're going to go. So we've done this whole desert. We started in Cambria. And we've done this whole desert. I'm marking in green any cool spots that we want to go back and check later. We've done Shelter, and we're now like around here. So we need to go over here to whatever this township is. I'm not sure what township this is. We'll have a look. Which is basically just following this road. Rebel soldier, go away! I have no armor on. Whoop. Whoop. There's also a resource map point of interest there as well. Been there a few times. I'm just assuming those runes were put there by Shoes. He tends to meme with stuff like that. Dude, I want to step into this portal so bad, but I have a no fast travel rule on this journey. Oh crap. Should we go through the scary place? No, we're not gonna go through there. We're a traveler. We're gonna have to go off the beaten track. Around the forest. I have no armor on. Not as a choice, I just forgot. I just forgot to put any armor on. So we are armorless. We are like an actual traveler. It fits the roleplay. There's some kind of progressive or whatever here. Ow. We made it to... Where are we? Is there any kind of signage? Town crier, tell me what town this is. I recognize it. Is this Horseshoe Bay? I think it's Horseshoe Bay. And I think this guy sells reagents. He doesn't. He sells every spell and no reagents. Curse you. Keenan, what you got? I know you're upstairs. Alright, we have plenty of recall runes now at 6. We need some Black Pearl to cast Mark. We can buy like 10. Is he seriously... He doesn't have any other reagents? Jesus Christ, you guys are goblins. All the reagents are gone on every vendor. This is insane. I pressed the tracking button by accident. We could level tracking on this guy, just passively. Where is tracking? Here. We'll track blues. We're gonna track blues. We're gonna look for friends on the road. Carol, give me money. Horseshoe baby. Yeah. You typed Horseshoe Bay, but I read it as Horseshoe baby. Yeah, we are getting skill gain now. So we're at 111.1 begging. Yeah, so it was a shelter island issue. Rickety rip. I'm not doing a begging stream, by the way. I mean, I'm in Horseshoe Bay begging. But we're not, like, actually leveling begging. Well, we are. You know what I'm saying. We're not, like, actually intentionally leveling begging. We're just begging as we go. Just a little bit, just for fun. This is a combined begging plus township wilderness exploration stream. Until I finish it. Once I finish it, if we have time, we'll do some gathering or some farming or whatever else. But until then, we are vibing. Take a little break from sitting in dungeons all day. Gives me a little break too, you know. Lets me just do something a little bit different. I got a bit burned out farming those goddamn frost demons earlier this week. Please, sir, I have just gotten to town. Lend me some gold. Chat. Alright, there is this area on my map. I'm showing you my map today so that you can see where we are while we're doing wilderness exploration. There is this map, this area at the bottom, south of Horseshoe. I think we'll go and have a look there. I was going to skip it, but it won't take long to sort of walk around. I think there's just like a little swamp here. There's also a goat. There might be some sheep here. Maybe. I'm not seeing any. It is a farm, but... Alonzo, give me money. I am poor, Zaniel. Alright, let's look at this north part first. There's a cave here. This is a nice little spot. Ooh. Ooh, this is big and it's right next to Horseshoe. Can you mine this? Surely you can. There's a forge in here. Oh, I want to mark. I don't have enough reagents. You goblins. There's no reagents on that vendor. There was black pearl and that's it. What are the other ones? I needed black pearl. Where's Mark? Black pearl, blood moss, mandrake root. I need blood moss and mandrake root. We'll see if we can find someone that sells it. Lumberjack, do you sell stuff? No. I'm on full copium mode. Trying like checking all these NPCs to see if they sell blood moss and mandrake root. Alright, we are... Oh, there's a dungeon. Oh, this is Aegis. See, this is how you find stuff. You walk around and you look. Use your eyes and your brain. There's a moss giant here. We're going to stay away from him. And here's Aegis Keep. Which we will not be going inside of because my character is way too scared of that with his 0 armor. I don't even have a weapon equipped. I equipped nothing. We're doing full traveling beggar roleplay. We do not have a weapon or armor. A satchel discovered on our journey. Yoink. I feel like someone's dropping us stuff and I'm probably running past it without realizing. Alright, let's check out this swamp. I think if we see lots of monsters here, we'll have to bounce back. Yeah, there's some Ophidians here, which is quite nice. Like a nice little farming spot for Ophidian snake people. There's a white and a vengeful ghost. We won't go near him. What's this spot called? It's called 287. It's called Witcheroon 287. Yeah, no, we ain't hanging around here. We're gonna get hit in the face with something big. The swamps south of Horseshoe Bay, or west of Horseshoe Bay, are dangerous. But there is a cave here. We're going to go back to the map. We're going to mark the cave. So this is Horseshoe Bay. There's a cave right here. Green. I make it a little bit big. I know it's a little bit big for like where the cave is, but otherwise when I zoom out, I won't be able to see it. If it's like a tiny little dot, you know what I mean? So we got a splodge. Does this actually have eggs in it? No. Oh yeah. What? But it said 0 stone. It says 0 items. I don't know if you can read that. It literally, I clicked on it. It says 0 items. I genuinely just thought it had nothing in it. I didn't even look. It says 0 items. That's so weird. Why does it say that? All right, let me move the black pearl in here. Oh my god, the exact reagents I needed. Thank you so much, God. The Lord has blessed our journey. Let me cast Mark. Let me open up my spellbook and cast it from the spellbook because I'm a traveling guy that doesn't have hotkeys. Do this. Blanc. Horseshoe Bay mining. Nice rune. If we die, we'll lose it. Rip. We have to pray we don't die. I do not have a blessed rune tome on me to protect it. I will, when I get to Prev, I'll put it in my in room when I get to Prev. If we make it to Prev. Farewell, Horseshoe Bay. We'll try and get 1 begging level per town. We're at 111.3. I kind of want to go back to that cave that we saw earlier and mark it, but I'm not going to go back. We'll pass on that. Run through the rat men. Alright, let me look at my map. Where are we going? We left Cambria. Sorry, Horseshoe Bay. Our map says we want to go... Oh, we're going to go straight to Prev, basically. Like, just north through Prev, and then south. We're going to do the whole of Ogre Valley. Otherwise, we'd be skipping this whole section, so we kind of had to do this little nutsack. So we're going up to Prev. Higher end also reduces overall weight. That's what Satchel does. Yeah, but it says 0 items. I thought it would be like... It has, I thought it would have... It would say like 3 items, you know what I mean? Because there's 3 reagents in it. It's weird that it says 0. But I guess it's because it doesn't count towards your overall carry capacity, right? So that's why, but... It's just weird to me. Is this someone's house? This Diara's fortress. It looks cool. It's very empty, though. I bet that'll look really good when it's decoed out. There's a swamp here. There is a road. We should probably follow the road here. Let's get on the road. Alright, we're near Prev, so this is dangerous. Dangerous space. This is where all the reds hang out. And we're tracking blues, by the way. I've got my tracking set to blues. We are passively leveling tracking as we go. There's some kind of PvP thing here. Forsaken Keep. Ah, Forsaken Keep is just south of Prev. Oh, knight, will you offer us sanctuary? I don't think he's friendly. Benefit the bag keeps your pack item counter low, yeah. Run! An Etin? Jesus, this road is not safe. Prev. Safe time. Let's go. We made it. That was quick. This first bit of the journey has a lot of townships real close together. We've already done Cambria, Shelter, Horseshoe Bay, and Prev. Because they're all just like right next to each other. Which is good to know. Oh, South Prev. Yeah, I never come here. I was thinking like, where in Prev am I? We're going to beg up to 112 begging before we move on. And we'll visit the inn room and grab some armor. I'll grab some leather armor, we'll stick it on. We can only visit the inn room while we're here, because my inn room is in Prev. That's the rule. Shove. It'd be nice to find a crew member while we're doing this. We've only had 2 crew. We've begged from 50 to 111, and we've only ever found 2 crew members ever to beg to get crew members. $111.6. Our skill gain is 23%. The skill gain on begging is very forgiving. Thank God. Get here. Augustine, give me your gold. How are we still on 111.6? I begged like 8 people. Hey Serpent Power, how you doing, dude? It's Friday. It's the weekend soon, and it's reset day. So we get to see our new societies. Everyone gets to crowd the society building, and no one can get in. We're doing poker this evening. It's poker night. We do poker every Friday. Exclamation point Discord if you want to see events like that in the future. We are doing poker night today. This evening. In like 10 hours. it's a way off, but it's this evening. Dwight, we in DBD? Yeah, today, Serpent, we are doing a Explore the Wilderness / Overworld stream. We've kind of just been in townships so far because the very south of the map, all the towns are very clustered together. So it's really easy to get from Cambria to Horseshoe to Shelter to Prev without really exploring the wilderness too much. There's not really a lot between them. And in each town, I'm going to try and get at least one begging level. So we're on 111.7. When we hit 112, we'll move on to the next town. That way I get a little break in between each town as well. And we're slowly getting our begging up. There's also an achievement to beg X amount of gold from people, and we haven't even gotten the first one yet. And we've begged for like 10 hours on stream, and we still haven't gotten even the first achievement, which just shows how crazy those achievements are. I don't think the person that wrote those achievements out really thought it through. Begging literally gives you 5 gold per person, and you need to beg like 10,000 gold. So what's the maths on that? 5 into 10,000. Like, what is that? 10,000 divided by 5. Beggo indirectly? Ha 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 ha. I will. I'm going to PM him. I actually did recommend in the suggestions chat on the Discord that begging should give you, like, a chance to get arcane scrolls and plant chems and stuff. I think that would give you a little more reason to actually beg. And maybe also increase the fucking gold output. It's not like it's ever going to be meta gold income. You know what I mean? We're on 111.9. When we hit 112, we are leaving Prev. Well, I'll go to my inn room and grab an armor set. This will be the last time we can visit the inn. Let's make the most of it while we're here. Let's beg these healers. 112? Nope. I'm going to carry this begging gold around with me too. Whenever I'm begging, I like to carry the gold around and just buy stuff with the begging gold. Got 26% my butt. I'm getting like 0 skill gain. 26%. 23%, sorry. So it should be 1 in 4, basically. But we begged like 8 people and got like 0 skill gain. Please. There we go. 112. Alright, we're done begging in Prev. Let's go to the inn room. And yeah, actually I did blacksmithy the other day with a commodity. We're gonna get out some armor because I forgot to put armor on. So this guy's like just getting wrecked by mobs right now. This will let me explore some of the points of interest a little bit more thoroughly, rather than just running past them because I can't get hit. Why leather? Why not just wear plate mail? Apparently I already had an exceptional gorget equipped. Do I have any plate mail? I have 1 set of basic iron. We could wear that. Let's wear that. We have lost our hat has come off. Oh, if I restock, it's gonna take everything, isn't it? I just want it to take like this leather armor. Yeah, let's just drag it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My gorget is damaged. Let's repair it. That away. Nice. And let's put this rune away that we made, the Horseshoe Bay mining one. It's kind of nice. I have so many runes, it's going to get mixed up with all the other ones. Alright, let me check my map. We're in Prev. We're going to go south out of Prev and visit Ogre Valley. And then we're going to go around to Palmer. And we're going to see if we can get around here to go up this way. I think there's a gap here where maybe you can't, but we'll have a look. No, there's a player incoming, run. There's a blue. Yeah, let's change tracking to reds, or at the very least... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Ogre Valley. I think it's full of ogres. Call me crazy. Which way do we want to go from here? Well, like here? We can go south or we can go west. I think we'll go south. Good thing we have a magical map that shows us the entire map. Not very roleplay, but here we go. Here we are. Can you get Paragon Great Hearts and Paragon Ravens? That would be so funny. A Paragon Raven, and it has like 1 billion HP. You can't kill it. You get like a Raven chest. That'd be cool. Okay, are we in the valley? What's up this staircase? Ooh. Oh, it's this spot. This is like one of my favorite fishing frenzy spots. And now we know where it is. It's south of Prev. I never knew that. Let me zoom in on my map a bit. I can't quite see where I'm going. There's like a thing here. Lizard Man Fort. Oh, okay. That is not a place that we want to be exploring too thoroughly. We want to get around here to Unbermare Fort, which hopefully isn't too scary. It sounds kind of scary. But that's what we're trying to get. What's this? Ooh, a little dryad house. I don't have a weapon on me. Let's see if we can tank this guy so we can look around. Nice little looking place. Alright, run away. No, go away. I don't have aggro. Ah! He flame strike me. Okay, we'll leave that. A lizard man. Here's the lizard man place. I think we need to go through it. We either need to go through it or around. I think we can make it through. Let's drink a potion. Oh shit, no we're not. No. No. We're not going to make that. Is there any way through this mountain? This is why we brought Adventurer's Rope. There's a path through here. Here's a healer. Let's beg from this healer. Please, sir, the lizards have cut me off. Oh shit, we actually gained a skill level from that. Nice. Shove? Did I shove that hind? Is there an invisible guy there? Greetings, Satahagapta. Do you want to guess if this is like a throwaway alt? Satahagapta. Let's go this way. I've been here before because this is one of my mining spots. This is Mausoleum. Just here. Which is kind of cool. I've never climbed up this part of the Mausoleum though, like on the outside. Okay, I'm getting stuck on everything. Let me through. There's like a part of the Mausoleum up here. Like an actual building section. We got hit with a spell. We're going to ignore that. Nice. Go to my music. Music off. Music on. It did nothing. Alright, we're musicless. I need to look into putting music on. What am I doing? I need to look at the minimap instead of alt-tabbing all the time. There's Cathedral and Inn here. I've never been there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I need to look into putting music on the stream. There's like actual music instead of... I'm getting kind of tired of listening to the Outland soundtrack all day. The fucking dungeon music for 25 hours a day. Yeah. Lost in the Ivy. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, my dude. We're doing a wilderness exploration stream to see what's happening. What's happening and what's happening. I swear I've seen you in the stream before though, Ivy. Or maybe there's someone with a similar name to you. But thank you for the follow regardless. More sheep. Tribal. Tribal, more sheep. At Cathedral and Inn. I said that this would have NPCs here when I was doing begging before. And someone in chat said, no, there's no NPCs there. But there is. They lied to me. I'm going to stop trusting chat entirely. 689. Gimme that. Sheep shearing skill when? Perhaps a human target? What are you talking about? Why would I want to use scissors on a human? Weird game. Please don't sow tribal more sheep. It makes it sound like a deviant without context. I'm giving you sheep locations so you can be an absolute vagrant. We're finding all the sheep. Cathedral and Inn. Point of interest. Write it down, because I ain't writing it down. We're gonna get that wool tome up and running. Twitch chat backseat gaming? No. Yeah, I know, right? That's unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. We're trying to make it up to Palmer. Which, oh my god, we've gone completely off the beaten track. We need to go back this way. We've gone the complete wrong way. That guy's leveling his herding. AFK. That's how I did it as well. Just spam the crook with a script. I don't know if this arrow is accurate. I'm going to turn that off. We have tracking on, looking for reds. We don't really care if there are any reds. I'm just leveling it passively. It is on, right? Yeah. Greetings, Carrick 2. I had to type it out manually. What's this spot? Prevelia Gate. Why is it called Prevelia Gate? It's nowhere near Prevelia. If I told someone to meet me at Prevelia Gate, they would not come here. They would go to Prev. This is so far from Prev. I guess this is the cutoff between Prev and the desert. From here, we could make it back to that cave that I wanted to make a rune at. But I'm not gonna backtrack on myself. We'll go there later. Make a rune. I have to remember. I've marked it on my map as a cool point of interest to go back to, so should be fine. Geyser lava, spooky. This should lead up to some... I think it's a big thing full of mobs, so we'll see what it is. But I might have to run through it, which could be scary. Yep, Umbermare. Run! Oh god, I'm so dead, dude. Run, dude, run! Oh, there's someone here farming. Good, 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 good. Oh my god! 27 from an explode. Run, Leah! I need help. There's definitely a way through. We just have to run for it. Go, 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 go. Oh wow, that was actually a lot closer than I thought. A mic in it? Dude, our explorer is not having a good time right now. This leads to Swamp Point Ruins. I've never been to this part of the map. This is kind of crazy. Oh no, I have. This is where I farmed those giant swamp slugs. Yeah, the colossal swamp guys are here. Alright, these guys, we will get poisoned here if we're not careful, so we need to like be careful a little bit here. Zwift doing the colossal swamp slugs, probably. There's a death stalk here, that's spooky. Is there no way through here? I think there is here. Okay, we can get around here. I don't know what this is. That looks kind of cool. Damn! A wisp. The first wilderness monster to kill me. Because I attacked it, thinking, haha, look, it's like a wisp. It'll probably die in one hit, right? Yeah, no. 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 That messed me up. Do not do it, bro. Ugh. Ow. There's a red. I don't have any pouches on me, so I'm fucked. There's 2 reds. Good traveling journey, adventurers. We got double redded. Luckily, we get to report these guys for murder, and they get fuck all, because we literally do not have anything on us. But we have 1 death on our journey, and we're right next to a healing thing. Do you think these guys will farm me if I just keep respawning here? Because that would be kind of annoying. Hail, murderers. I'll get that prepped out. Wait, they didn't even take my stuff. My exceptional armor, guys. Come on. Alright, let's get dressed. Let's take our robe off. We got absolutely whacked. We got whacked by 2 Omega Chad PvP players. But our tracking did work. It pointed them out. It pointed them out right as we died. Because our tracking is currently level 20. So we don't have a lot of warning right now. Nice. Cool. F, yeah. Maybe we should have a kill. Maybe we should have a death counter. Hail, murderers. I thought they'd be on my body looting it. So I gave them the old hail, murderer, but I guess not. And they just ran past me. I'm at half health. I do not care. So I wanted to check out this. This looks super cool. What is this called? Burnt Cove. Let me find this on my map and mark it in green. This is like a cool spot that will... I think it's this here. Burnt Cove. No, it's this here. Yeah, it's this. I've never seen this. Let me undo these. Let me just mark this. So this might be added to my wilderness guide as like a place to farm. Although there are reds here. Burning ash tree corpses. Infernal soldiers. Does this go inside? I don't think I can walk through this lava, right? There is a secret passage. I kind of want to have a look, but I'm definitely going to die. And if I die here, I'm not going to be able to get my stuff back. So we'll come back here later. Is this guy going to kill me again? Bro, you're just going to get another murder count. I have nothing on me. My dude. I'm going to stand here and see what they do. Okay, we'll give these guys another murder count. So they're getting like a lot of, you know, negatives. I don't have anything on me. They took my rope. I think they took a little bit of my armor. Oh, they killed me again. If anyone wants to kill some reds, they're at Burnt Cove. There's two of them. Oh, there's a red and a grey. It's Rez again. This is the true Outlands journey experience. They didn't take my regs. Well, now we have no potions. Hey, you know, they didn't take my armor. Nice. But they did take my potions, and now I have 1 HP and a dream. Can we heal from this guy? They took my gold that I begged. No, my 500 gold. Let's beg from this guy. That's 5 gold, and then let's spend that 5 gold to buy a potion. No, the potion's 10 gold. Fuck. We need to beg. We need to beg from one more NPC. I don't think there's going to be an NPC here. Alright, we're going to have to walk to the next town. We have 2 HP and a dream. Take from the reds. I was actually going to say, hey guys, can I have 5 gold to buy a lesser potion, please? I was going to ask them, but they ran off. They killed me twice. I'm not sure how much gold each kill count costs you, because I've never PK'd. But I know that the more people you kill, the more gold it costs you to consider your sins and stuff. So it seems kind of weird that they would kill me knowing I literally have nothing on me. That does seem a bit weird, I don't know. But maybe they just don't, you know, they never consider their sins, they never pay it off, so they don't care. There is a cave here, but it's blocked. It's kind of cool. So our death count is like 3 now, but that's basically just 1 death, because it's like just the same guys that like kept attacking us, so. There's like a cool little overlook here. Some gremlins. It looks like you can't even get inside this. I don't see a way to climb up, unless there's like a way here. Ooh, there is. It's like a little goblin house. I'm totally dead, by the way. Wait. Run. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. No! Thank you. I carry no loot. we gotta drive by heal from I carry no loot. Okay, fuck that. That's a rift. I think this is the area where you go grey if you go inside of it. It's like a grey spot. I've done some resource maps here. I think I actually would have died there if I carry no loot didn't heal me. My arrow's still going off. I don't think it's accurate though. Whoa, look at this building. Jesus Christ. Riley Reed. I recognize that name. Demon Keep. We've reached Demon Keep. Somehow this guy locked down a fossil part. I guess it's from this caravan. I was trying to get to... Dude, I think I need to check my map and see where I'm at. Where are we? We're like here, maybe? Ah! What hit me? I'm not PvP flag, so it wasn't that player. There's a Mong back there. The wilderness is scary for just an adventurer. On his own with no weapon. Hey, Trace Me. Riley Reed is a corn star. God, I love corn. I actually hate corn. It's like my least favorite vegetable. I avoid salads that have corn in them. You're right, she's a porn star. Let's go. Yes! Heal me more! I will not leave you be! Heal me, kind stranger. No! You think you can out-juke me? I'm practicing for my Dexa PvP. I have no rope. Damn it, those guys stole my rope. Fuck, those PKs stole my fucking 10 rope that I brought with me. God damn it. This troll has, this bridge has an ogre on it. I thought bridge and my brain went troll immediately. We can walk this way. Bo-Katan Kreese? What is happening? Why there's so many... Is this shoes? I feel like this is shoes, changing outfit, and using disguise kits. They have a bridge troll in the north part of the map. Yeah, I've seen the bridge troll in the snowy part. The ice bridge. There's a troll there, yeah. A peacemaking scroll? Are you making peace with me? Thank you so kindly. I'm not gonna use this on this character. What? What? If I get killed to a PK, they're gonna take these things from me, dude. I can't pop these things on this guy. This is like an alt. A fucking core? What's happening? Did you get all these from stuff just now? An epee. We have a weapon. Arrows, or bolts in case we come across a crossbow. We have a weapon. We can defend ourselves. We have level 0 fencing.
Hey!
Palombro just running off. I think I need to go this way. Thank you very much, Bo-Katan Kreese, for the rapier. Good day, sir. I'm gonna go this way. Now we have actual loot on us. We're actually a piñata now. We're literally a walking piñata. The whole point of this was that I could just run around. It didn't really matter if I died. And now we actually have stuff on us. So we have to put a little bit of effort into running away from reds now. There's a healer caravan here. We can beg and we can buy a potion. We need 10 gold to buy a potion. Beg. Bam, 10 gold. Buy. She doesn't sell potions. Fuck. You're not the healer. You're a, what? A ranger. Healer. Huntley, give me gold. What's the deal? You can't look at your map? No, I have my map up here. I moved my camera today so that you guys can see my map. Usually I cover it to help versus stream snipers, but yeah. Buying a lesser heal potion. We have 10 gold. We're doing a wilderness exploration stream where we try and go from, we're going to walk from every township to every township, and we have a route planned out. We started in Cambria, and we've gone, so we went from the very south, and we've gone to Shelter. We explored this whole desert. We've gone up to Horseshoe Bay, and we explored this whole swamp area, and we've gone up through Prev, and we visited our inn room and got some armor and stuff, because I forgot to bring armor, because I'm an idiot. And we did have potions and rope and stuff, but we ran into some PKs on the road, on the dangerous wilderness road. The Forest Gump Challenge, yeah, that's actually a good name for it. And then we've been through Ogre Valley and up through this area. This was like a bandits camp. And then we've gone through here. I'm marking on this map with a green dot every spot we come across that looks really interesting. So we're going to go back to those later and have a proper look. We came across this, which was like a cool... This is the grey spot, right? And now we're like around here somewhere. We're trying to head towards this township. Which is literally here. It's Totem. So we're just walking towards Totem. And every town that we get to, we're begging until we get 1 skill level, or we run out of people to beg. Which is likely to happen in Totem, because there's not that many NPCs in Totem. But we're sort of doing begging as we go as well. There's a Minotaur up there. What's this little spot? This is called Ruined Lyceum. Ooh. Let me mark this on the map. This could be a spot for the guide. I'm not sure where I am. It's this. So we'll mark this. I'm also prepping for a wilderness guide. So we're doing like 10 things at once today. We're doing like some admin-y stuff. We're prepping for a wilderness guide. Get your marked witcher set and more 12 steps west of the Cambria Gray. It's fucking tribal. I thought it was Shoes, because Shoes always does stuff like that. But it was tribal. God. Yeah, buy your witcher sets near the Cambria Gate. The guy who owns that shop was very kind and gave me a full witcher set for free. What is this yellow shiny? There's even a paralyzed gate here. I'm not going to walk into that, but it exists. Faction point. Product placement on Twitch. Yeah, you have to pay now. That's it. You've got product placement. It's shiny because it's changing which faction owns it. I've not done any faction stuff at all. I actually have, I'll show you just to prove I'm not bullshitting. I have the factions wiki page open. It's under the chat on stream. It's factions, you have to trust me. Because I'm going to research it and try and do factions and do a video on it. But, yeah. We still have reagents, right? Yeah. So we can still cast Mark. Good thing they didn't take that rune. We put it in our in-room. They didn't take my mining rune that we made. Alright, we've made it to Totem. Terran. Fuck. Oh, it's Terran. Terran's good. Terran's good. Terran's my favorite town in the game. We're going to beg in Terran till we hit 113 begging. We're at 112.2. And the skill gain is like 23%. So it doesn't actually take that long. We're trying to beg to 120 from actual NPCs, for those that haven't been following this as we go. We've been begging. We've begged on stream for like 10 hours. I'm not even joking. We have like 10 hours of just running around towns begging. And I've made about like 6,000 gold in 10 hours. The gold per hour from begging is not very good. But I know that you can level begging on a ship with crew, and you just set up a script and beg your own crew over and over again. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to level it like the old school way. So we're doing that. We're probably the last person ever in the history of this server that will ever level begging this way. You know? And that kind of means something. I don't think anyone else will ever do this. Because everyone will just take the easy route and just beg their crew. But we're being stupid. And we're doing it the old school way. I was going to say we're being chads, but then I realized no, we're just being stupid. We're doing it the old school way. I saw someone begging in the casino recently. Like begging real players. Please, I lost all my money. I had pocket aces. I got fucked. No. Hey Russ, how you doing? It's poker night tonight, Russ. We are going to be in Prev Casino from around 10 PM GMT onwards. And we'll see how many people we can get in for the game. Every poker night so far, we've had a full table, plus people waiting to play. So we've had at least like 6-7 players trying to play. So that's a good number. I'm hoping we can get that again tonight. It's good to have like a full table plus a couple of people to fill in case people need to leave and stuff. Did he just deny me? He actually declined my begging attempt, my first attempt, I think. Or I misclicked. Which is more likely. Most UO players are secretly masochists, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, you're not wrong. Why do you think we're playing UO? We hate ourselves. A caravan. Man in pink. Man in pink. He is in fact man in pink. Caravan. Move out of my way. This music always reminds me of Steven Universe music. What's the buy-in? I didn't even know you could play poker in Outlands. Yeah, man. Prev Casino. We have poker every night. Exclamation point Discord. I announce every poker night in my Discord. And we do it basically every Friday. This is our third one. So I say every Friday. It's the third time we're doing it. The buy-in is going to be 25,000 gold. Because we keep the buy-in low. So that anyone can join and anyone can learn to play poker without like risking too much. 25k is still a good number where like the win, like from a 5-person table, if you win all the gold, you know, it's like 125k at the table, plus people rebuying. So it tends to end with someone on about 300k by the end of the night. But yeah, we keep it cheap. There are poker games. The big poker games in the Prev Casino are like 10 mil buy-ins, 1 mil buy-ins. We're not doing that. We're doing 25,000 gold. So if you don't know how to play poker, or you're not sure, or maybe you're a beginner or whatever, don't worry too much, because we're all beginners, except Llama, who will absolutely shark you and take all your money. Don't trust Llama or Viscount. They will take all of your gold. Yeah, it costs a lot. We're doing a low amount of gold, so even if you lose, it's just, you know, it's just for fun. Think of it as 25,000 gold to come and have fun in the casino, rather than betting 25,000 gold. Why will this cat not shut up? Yeah, so we'll be doing that tonight. What my plan for today, I swim on Fridays, which I love. I keep mentioning it on stream because I love it. And I will keep bringing it up in case until someone else in the stream says, oh my god, I swim too. Why is there a level 2 map on the floor here? Yoink. Someone's fucking with me. Someone's following me around and dropping shit on the floor. We got given a level 1 map, a gadget core, a peacemaking skills thing, and a level 2 21% deciphered map. I love Terran. I want to move my in-room here. 113. We hit 113 begging. I'll beg from this guy too. But we hit 113, so we can leave Terran now. Gives me a nice little break though. I can't put this stuff in my in-room because it'll teleport me back to Prev, and we have a no... We can put it in the bank though. We can actually bank this stuff. Oh my god, this guy has stuff in his bank. He has peach rewards. I didn't even notice. He has gold too. Wait, what? Yeah. You think I'm messing? All that stuff's in my bank now. No one's getting that. Yoink. Used to scuba, if that counts. It doesn't quite count. Let me take out some gold so that we can buy some potions. I'll see if I can find the healers. They'll be around here somewhere. There's a mage. Alchemist, herbalist. The alchemist might have some potions, right? Lesser heal potions. Let's buy a couple of these. We did have some, but we got killed. What are you gonna do? Let's buy some cure and some refresh as well. Oh, I should go to a provisioner and buy a trapped pouch because we got paralyzed. And I didn't bring any pouches on this guy because I didn't really think about it. But yeah, as soon as the red saw us, he paralyzed us, and I was like, oh yeah, I totally should have brought some pouches. That's my bad. Where is it? I don't know where anyone is in this town, so I'm going to have to find them. Viscount is the best? Yeah. He, I no longer trust Viscount. My favorite paper doll in the entire game, by the way. So far that I've seen. Oh. Ravi, give me gold. Oh, I can't beg from Ravi. Oh no, I can. I'm just using the wrong option. You've already given me gold. Okay, sorry. Where's the provisioner? Maybe to the west. This is how it was when I first played the game, and I'm running around Prev like, where the fuck is this guy? Where's that guy? Where's this NPC? Where's that NPC? Reminds me of being brand new, like looking for NPCs. I have tracking. Can you track certain NPCs? Is there a way to do that? Like townsfolk? You're unable to detect signs or anything outside your field of vision. What? Townsfolk. Well, that's useless. What is even the point of these options? What does this even do? Provisioner! Maybe he's near the inn. You should Google it. Thanks, Couch. We're not Googling it. We're going to find him. We're doing a wilderness exploration on my foot. No fast travel stream. We're going to find this goddamn guy. I don't need the pouch. It's just if we run into a red again, he'll definitely kill us. It'd be fun to have, like, an opportunity to try and escape on this guy. Carpenters? Maybe there's just not a provisioner in Terran. If only there was some sort of guide for tracking by a guy RPing as some sort of water crustacean. Yeah, who the fuck would who would RP as a water crustacean? That's stupid. No one would do that. That doesn't make any sense, Serpent. I'm convinced there's not a provisioner in Terran, which isn't possible. There's a provisioner in every town. But I'm convinced there isn't one in Terran because I can't find it. It has to be. It might be. It's probably in this house over here. I've passed it twice. Ivy, just tell me where it is. God damn it. Where is it? If you know where it is, help me out. Help a brother out. Scribe Mage. Taylor. Is it this guy? I can't see what it says on his thing because he's underneath that other NPC. Ivar? It's not him, he's a tinkerer. I can hear my cat is like yowling. He's sad, he's downstairs on his own. I feel bad. He can hear me. Alright, one more loop. One more loop. If we don't find the provisioner, he's right there. I'm an idiot. He's in this building. We've literally begged from him. We've literally already spoken to him and I couldn't find him. Get out of the way! Marsha, bye. We're going to buy some trap pouches. They're 25 gold? How much gold do I have? We'll buy 3 or 4. God, they're expensive. 25 gold. That's like 5 begs. That's like 5 begging attempts. All right, let's go back to our map. No, not that. Let's go back to our map. We're in Terran, which I think is here. We need to make it up to whatever township this is. We'll try and explore like this whole section here as well as we go. But we need to leave this way and follow the map north. Ivy, you knew it was there the whole time. You're trolling me. That's Corpse Creek. That's okay. It's a township. We have to visit it. It's mandatory. We are a brand new player that doesn't understand what the map is. And we're walking around with our rapier. Our unidentified, by the way. Epee. Which could... Epi? Epi? I don't know how to say that word. Which could be vanquishing. We don't know. In fact, we do know. We can literally look at our tactics. Combat? Where's tactics? Our tactics is 0, so it's definitely going to be like durable or accuracy or something. No, gargoyle, no. Oh, okay, we got zapped. We only have lesser potions of healing. Couch, stop swearing in my chat. Couch, you cannot share links unless I VIP you. And I can't VIP you, but I would, but I can't. Because I've run out of VIP slots. And the only way to get more slots is to get more viewers. I need more viewers so I can give you more VIP slots. It's a clip. Exclamation point Discord, Couch. Join my Discord. You can share any links with me there and I can check them while I'm on stream. Exclamation point Discord if you want to share links with me and you're not VIP'd. We do have quite a few VIPs. Ooh, there's... Ooh! Ooh, baby. We are marking this... This is called Western Ruins Brigands 3. We're marking this. Hopefully we don't die. I think we have reagents to cast. Mark. Let me actually just grab Mark out so I don't have to keep opening the book. Bam. Western Brigands Frenzy. We are marking this. Hopefully we can keep that without dying. If we die, we'll lose it. And there's 2 frenzies here. So if anyone needs fishing frenzies right now, they give you like decent fishing loot for overland. They're like the best overland fishing thing you can do. There's 2 right here. I'm not going to do it right now, but they're here. You see that Crumpet stream last night? I raided him. Trace me. I raided him with like 30-something viewers. So yeah, I saw him. I'll always raid Crumpet if he's online, because he's my boy. There's another frenzy right here. Look at that. Dude, this is fishing frenzy... Fishing frenzy... heaven. I raided him right as he died, and he was like, I died. And I was like, okay. And that's the end of that story. That's how that went. Yeah, I tried to stick around in this stream for as long as I could.
Oh my god!
Tribal, thank you so much for the gift subs. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. And I think that was a goal? I don't track my goals. And welcome Fruit Bad, Miguel Share 08, and Gabba 007 to the Shrimp Reef. Someone recommended that we should say welcome to the Shrimp Reef. Like the reef of shrimp when people sub. So welcome to the Shrimp Reef. Congrats. Wow, I dealt 2 damage to that rat with my epee. Oh no, my epees have been unequipped because I cast Mark. Yeah, thank you so much, Tribal, for the gift subs. You're basically carrying my entire channel and the entire account. Not only are you giving me a Witcher set, you're also giving gift subs. Absolute base. Thank you so much, dude. Sounds like an X. Got the Shrimp Reef. More like a shrimp net. Welcome to the shrimp net. Whoop. I'm trying to like not aggro too much because I literally only have lesser heal potions on me. And a dream. Lesser heal potions and a dream. Thank you so much, dude. And we hit the goal. I don't set the goals manually. Twitch does that automatically. But it sets a new goal every time we hit 10. Which is kind of cool. I'm surprised it didn't start one of those train things. It usually does that. And then I have to watch it for like 10 minutes. Thank you so much. Alright, what's this spot? Prevelia Quarry. This is where this spot right here, literally like right here. This is where I first ever died to a PK. This is history. This spot is history. I was mining here and 2 PKs ran down and killed me. And it was my first ever time gathering. Like literally ever. And I was like, what is happening? I'm dead. And that was that.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Yeah, that's how it felt at the time. And I had to get someone in the Discord to come and res me because I couldn't figure out how to res myself. But there's a healer right here, apparently. I think this is also a grey area in here. It takes multiple people to start a train. I didn't know that. Sometimes it just goes on its own. Like, people gift sub and it goes. But I like, when we get a train, we get, like, emotes for the channel, which I actually kind of like. So, yeah. PK's in this area all the time. Yeah, it's because of this spot. This is, like, a grey area. So you run through here, you can't be on a mount, and you're flagged grey. So this is, like, a scary spot. But it also has fishing frenzies. I don't think I can even mark a rune in here. There's also, there's NPCs to beg from in here, which is hilarious. We figured this out last time we were here. There's like this orc fort, and there's like an orc here you can beg from. How do I get into this prison? Orc town. Yeah, this guy is like an orc, the Neharaku, and he gives you gold. You can beg from him. How funny is that? I feel sorry for thee. Here is some gold. And, like, he's literally, like, Neharaku, the goblin, and you can beg from him. Very funny. You said I lied earlier about my name? Yeah, because you said that your name, John Crichton, was like it's not your actual name. It's from, like, a TV show. This guy's a smuggler? Oh shit, he is. Cool. It's from a TV show. It's from like Farscape or something. Yeah, I remember. You think I just stream and forget everything that happened in the stream? I felt betrayed. I've been calling you John Crichton this whole time thinking that was your actual name. Spoiler, it's not your name. Alright, I don't know where I am on the map now, so we need to check what we're doing. We're like here? I think we need to go north to Corpse Creek. We're in Spookyville. This is where Abath's house is. Abath said he's super busy today though, so he's probably not on anymore. You ran by a fishing frenzy without commenting? That's a first. I did actually go, oh wow, look. But I didn't say the word fishing frenzy. But yeah, I did see it. I would have made a rune there, but you can't make runes in grey zones. Hey Kiamir, how you doing, dude? Oh, the Reaper. Whoa. He's gonna mess me up. 30 damage. And we can only heal 16 with our lesser potions. Some cool houses. Yeah, Corpse Creek is a cool place to own a house, to be honest with you. Because it has like this red blood river. It's just like a very unique looking area. There's also like monsters in the river and stuff. Alright, here's Corpse Creek. This is the safest place in the game. Everyone should visit Corpse Creek constantly. He said, I feel sorry for you, here's some gold, but it didn't make the gold noise. Well, I guess he's already given me gold. What's with this building? There's like a bunch of smelters. This is like such a weird building. Is this a person's house? Ready? Woke up with a cold? No, Kiamir, I hate that stuff. Wait, being in this house doesn't count as a lawless region. Interesting. I hate waking up with a cold. When you wake up and you just know you've got a cold, it's like, no. I've been having some sinus. I'm like, maybe a cold is coming sort of vibes. But it hasn't quite happened yet, but my sinuses have been like real rough lately. COVID 3450, what's that? Is that like the 3,450th variant of COVID? Alright, this is Corpse Creek. We're going to beg here until we hit 114 begging, or we run out of NPCs. We're likely to run out of NPCs here because it's not very big. We can't beg from him. Gwyneth is one of the only NPCs you can't beg from, I think. We're about to get killed by a red. There's a player incoming. He thinks I don't know, but I do know. We're just going to let it happen. We're just going to see what happens. 56 steps. 56 steps. He's not moving. I just keep saying 56 steps. 56 steps. 56 steps? Yeah, he's not moving. He's maybe TP'd into his house or something. I don't remember if I turned off hide house. Okay, I can't get to gamble. I'm stuck on this thing. Whatever. We're going to ignore this red and just hope they don't come and bother us. The odds of that is very low because we're in Corpse Creek. Also, a llama just showed up. So there's probably like some guy here scouting. I had swollen glands for 5 days and then it just hit you. Yeah. I had super bad like illness. Jakesh? Dude, Prevelian, there's a Prevelian merchant in Corpse Creek. I didn't even know that. Is he coming? Oh, 46 spaces. He's getting closer. 54, 52. Maybe it's because I'm moving. That also makes sense. I'm kind of waiting for him to show up so I can sort of run away from him and practice running from PKs, but maybe he probably snooped me with that thief that very clearly came up and just saw that I have nothing on me and was like, yeah, whatever. Reds have got to be able to spend those Prev coins. You're not wrong. I forget that Reds can't actually go to regular towns. They basically have to live in Corpse Creek. Our begging is 113.3. I think we're going to run out of NPCs before we hit 114 begging. Because there are not a lot of NPCs here. It's a very small little town. I was trying to do 1 level per town as we go around, but I don't think it's going to happen in this one. 113.3 still. Can we beg from this guy? I said we can't, but we might be able to. We can. He just has a weird name for some reason. Casey? Hello, King Wang. What's his name? King Wang Zhang. Oh, there's a smuggler here too. And he TP'd away. The Chad, he's gone. Yeah, I completely, because I've never played a red, so I completely forgot that reds can't really go to town. They can't go to Prev or anything, because they'll instantly die from the guards. I completely forgot. So I guess this is their... This is red Prev. I guess this is a township that doesn't have guards, right? Does that mean that all these NPCs are, like, evil? In OGUO, it's called Buccaneer's Den, or Buck's Den for short. That's kind of cool. I think Corpse Creek sounds way cooler, though. Gotta be real. I think the River of Blood really ties the whole place together, you know? $113.5. If we get lucky, we will hit it. We just need to, like, actually get a level from, like, every NPC we beg. There's a bunch of NPCs here, but I can't find them. I think they're in the basement. Is there a basement here? Maybe. There we go. Basement. God, these guys love hanging out in the basement. There's loads of them. The rug really tied the room together. Movie reference. I don't know what movie that is. I'm pretty good with movies, but I don't recognize that one. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm coming down with a cold too, because my throat is like super sore. My sinuses are like, ugh. I really hope I don't... I had like a super bad, probably COVID illness relatively recently. I hope I don't get it again. I think she already gave me money. Yeah, I think we've begged from everyone. We got to 113.7, which isn't bad, to be fair. I can't be bothered to double check everyone. Alright, that's Corpse Creek. Let's see if we can get back to Blue Zone instead of hovering in the Grey Zone. So we're here, and I said that we would go up. We'll either go around here, but this is kind of like, we've kind of been here a lot. It's like right near Prev. But I'd like to do the snowy bit, and I think you can get up here. So this is like a double route, we'll see, and it'll lead to this town, which I think is Andaria. Have you got the achievement points for begging? We've begged for over 10 hours on stream, and we haven't gained a single achievement point. Just to point out how fucking hard those begging achievements are to get. It's like ridiculous. I would mark this as a mining spot, but it's right next to Corpse Creek. So it's probably not the best mining spot. But there is a whole cave here. Maybe I will mark this. It's not bad. Let me mark it here, and then I can mine around here, and then go into the cave. So we're going to mark. And we're going to call it Corpse Creek Mining. Alright. We might die with these runes on us. I'm just raw dog in the wilderness right now. We can straight up just die, but I'm marking them as I go just in case. We'll also mark it on the map as a point of interest that's kind of interesting. So it's like here. The Big Lebowski? Oh shit, it's the Big Lebowski? Well, I mean, like, that's just your opinion, man. That's my favorite quote from that movie. I've only seen that film once. And it was like I was gonna add that as a gift for the stream, that you could trigger. Like, well, that's just your opinion, man. But in the background, in that scene, it's playing Hotel California by the Eagles, or whoever sings that. I think it's the Eagles. So I can't, because it's like super DMCA. Like, I can't do that. So that's unfortunate. But I think it's like a cover, so we could be okay. So you can get from Corpse Creek to the snowy area, and this is Snow Fortress, which is definitely going into my wilderness guide that I'm going to do. I don't know if I'll do the wilderness guide this weekend. I need to properly like make sure I've got all my locations set in my head. And also recording footage for the wilderness guide is going to be arse, because I'm going to have to go to all these locations and sort of farm them a bit to get footage for it, and I'm just going to constantly get harassed by reds. Like, the wilderness has way more reds than dungeons. Way more. I don't care what anyone says. There's some good mining here. There's some good mining here. Damn, this is a mining spot. This is a decent mining spot. I'm gonna mark this. We're gonna mark this. And we're gonna call it Snow Fortress Mining. We are getting some good mining spots from this sesh. He treats objects like women. It really brought the room together, man. Oh, the fucking rug. They steal the rug. They steal his fucking rug, don't they? Yeah, and he's like, I love that rug. Yeah. It's such a weird film. It's really good. It's just a weird, like, whoa. It's like a weird... Shit. We have a problem. The only way to get through this area past Snow Fortress is to go through Snow Fortress. And going through Snow Fortress is not really rock and roll. Also, it looks like we can't even get past this part of the map. There's like a bit of water here. If I had my ropes, we might have had a chance, but we got PK'd and we lost all our ropes. Run, 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 run. Wandering Healer. GIF gold. Chonk. Thank you. 5 gold from him. Yeah, for the begging achievements, you need to beg like 10,000 gold, and each NPC gives you 5 gold. So I'll let you guys do the maths on that. What's 10,000 divided by 5? Yeah, this is so annoying. If I had my adventurer's rope, we totally could have made it across this gap. I think that might be 10 spaces. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We might have been able to make this. But we got PK'd and he stole all my rope. Shit. Is there a guy here? Like a sale? A guy with something for sale? A vendor? Why are there no vendors here? There's like 10 houses. Fuck's sake. We might have got lucky and found a vendor with some rope on him. Whoa, that teddy bear's messed up. The shreddy bear. What's this thing? Would a short gate hop across that water be cheating? If the gate was literally from here to here, I would be fine with it. If it was literally from here to here, I'd be fine with it. I think I could have made this with rope. It would have been cool to see. Could you bring me some rope? But yeah, it'd be nice if they built a little bridge here. Because this bit of land is just completely cut off. Like the Snow Fortress is like, you can get there from Corpse Creek by walking, but you can't come from the west. This is completely cut off. Then you get rope from that fortress? Adventurer's rope? I don't think so. You'll come, Kiamir? Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame we died to those PKs. I just want to see if I can rope from here to here You know what I mean? It looks like it might be just out of range, but it looks like I might be able to make it. It might be exactly 10 spaces. Because when diagonally, it's a bit weird. It's like 8 tiles diagonally, but I think it actually counts as more. I don't really know. Our tracking's at 54 right now. You can. Ah, oh, there's an air elemental. Atlanta.
Hey!
Atlanta with the rope. And he's off. Thank you so much. Rope. Bam. Alright. So this is the rope spot. And the adventure continues. Bone apple teeth. How you doing, dude? Hang on, we got given rope by... Wait. Aren't you Kiamir? Now I'm confused. We have lots of rope offerers. Yeah, thank you for aggroing that mob for me. Bye. Thanks, dude. Join me on my journey. But be careful of the guar. You were Atlanta, Russa? Thank you so much, dude. There's a bunch of frost demons here. This is a super scary spot. He's dropped a seed. Because he's a fool. And the seed is now mine. Thank you to everyone who came out to help me with the rope there. What's with all these jugs of water? A mark scroll on the demon. Yoink. So he's there killing the demons because it's one of the missions this week. To kill frost demons. And I was also there earlier this week. That's how I know that's what he's doing. There's a fishing spot here. If anyone's on a boat. Ooh. I'm always on the lookout for mining spots. This is not bad. There's like 3 little rocks and a smelter. And then it leads down to some more rocks over here. It's a bit few and far between, but it's not the worst. I'm going to mark this as a mining spot. This could be good. We'll start on this rock at the back. Mark. What should this mining spot be called? Where am I? Hollow Snow Tower. Frost Demon Temple. Frost Demon Mining. Nice. We have 4 runes right now for like useful locations, which we will die if a red jumps on us. So we're not like latched onto those runes right just yet. They're just raw dogging my bag, so we could get yeeted. Oh shit. We could even just get yeeted by a mob because we are not wearing good armor or anything. Ogre Mage. We do not want him doing too much to us. He flame striked me. Heal. I think having a house here wouldn't be too bad. There's a bunch of mining here. This is actually a pretty good little spot. Damn. There's an air drake. We are not going anywhere near that. Wait, where are we near River Run? I swear I recognize this spot. I think I've been here. Mining. An air dragon. Get away from that guy. He will one-tap me. There's a little tower here. Some spiders. A guar. Where are we going? Snow caves. Ruined snow fortress. There's a bit of water here, I guess. You could put a dockmaster in here and put your boat here. This could be a good NPC. Oh shit, he's gonna aggro me, isn't he? I thought he was a wolf, just like a regular NPC wolf, but wolf hounds are like actual monsters that will attack you. Let me mark this on the map as a point of interest. It's like here. This could go in the video. The ruined snow fortress to farm for the wildy. getting fireballed. We're near Undermountain. Dude, there's a ton of mining here. A ton. It's right near Andaria though, so you're likely to run into a bunch of PKs. Any spot that's near a town. PKs. PK Central. That's why I'm trying to mark places that aren't near towns. I mean, we did mark that Corpse Creek one, which is probably the most dangerous one of all time. Andaria Ruins too. I've actually been up to this before on my map, this little thing. It like leads out, there's like some ogres on it and stuff. Kind of interesting. But we are at Andaria. We're not going to walk up to Undermountain because I've been there a billion times. We know what's at Undermountain. We made it. And we haven't died yet. We even picked up a seed. Wait, is this gate shut? How do I get into the town? Okay, I'll keep going south. We're going to beg here till we hit 114. And we're at 113.7. So it'll take like 10 NPCs or something. Real quick. We already did township exploration stream when we did begging. Yeah, the music in Andaria is really nice too. Let's get my zoomage on. Beg. Beg. I know that you can get ship crew on docks and stuff like that. So I'm not sure which of these are like ship crew and which are just like people. Also, if you ever level begging, you'll learn it has a really, really, really awkward cooldown. Where, like, you use begging, and then you beg, and then you can't use begging again. Like, I'm pressing it right now. You can't use it for, like, a really strange amount, like, another, like 3.5 seconds, something. There's, like, a little delay. We'll check our begging achievement at the end of this session. And we'll see how close we are. Because we've done so much begging, dude. I can't imagine anyone with the patience for these achievements other than me. 10 secondos? I don't think it's 10. It might be 10 from when you cast it. You can see the skill bar here. It's only like 2-second skill. Similar to like Spirit Speak and Meditation. Oh no, Meditation does have a 10-second cooldown. We've been 113.9 for like 5 NPCs. GIF skill gain. Maybe it is 10, like in total. I could count, but I don't care. It's a really awkward amount of time. So if you have 2 NPCs right next to each other, you click to use it, and then you try to use it on the second NPC, and you just stood there like waiting. That's why sometimes I beg, and then I'm just stood there for a second, because you're literally just waiting for the begging cooldown. 113.9. We've been on 113.9 for like 8 NPCs now. This is actually really bad because we have a 23% chance of getting a skill gain. So we've gone under statistics. We should have got it by now. Wow, really bad. How do we not have it yet? Andaria! GIF skill gain. 114. There we go. That was easy. Alright, where are we going from Andaria? We are here. So far, for those that didn't join at the start, we started here. Big green circle. We started at the bottom, Cambria. Went from Cambria, we went through the whole desert. We went to Shelter Island, where we begged a bunch and didn't get any skill gain because we're stupid. We're above 80, so we can't get skill gain there. And then we left. We did Haven. We went around here. We did Horseshoe Bay. We went up through Prev and down through... We kind of did Ogre Valley. We kind of like went through it and did this swamp. We went up to here and we went around. We didn't go into Palmer, but we went around here. The nutsack. The Palmer nutsack. There's like a cool spot here that I've marked. that's full of mobs. It's like a fortress full of bandits and stuff. We went around here. There's a cool spot here full of minotaurs. We went to whatever town this is. What town was that? Terran? And we couldn't get to this island. I don't think there's any way to get to this island other than sailing. I couldn't see like a path, but there might be one and we just missed it. Then we came up and we went through Corpse Creek, which is where we just were, and then we came up here and around the snowy bit. We got help with rope here. This was the rope spot. And then here to the Snow Fortress. Snow Fortress is here, but the ruined Snow Fortress is here. And now we're here in Andaria. So let's walk across to... We're going to try... I don't know if you can get across here. I know that there's like a gap here, and I don't know if you can get across. So this might be the break point where we have to TP. Neat. Exclamation point, neat sweaters. Put a little exclamation point before you type neat, and you might get a little surprise. There you go. Yeah, I added that for you guys. I get quite a lot of people that like the neat. So I added neat. We also have some new commands that are in the title of the stream right now that no one's tried yet. Sheep. We haven't had any sheep in a while. Oh no, that guy stole all my wool. Tribal. Sheep. Andaria. There's sheep at Andaria. I'm helping you out, bro. You're gonna make this. You're gonna make this tome. I'm telling you. I think it might be 8-3 actually. It looks like a 9, but I think it's an 8. Yeah, I'm not a robot. Like that PK stole all of our wool. God damn it. We had like 10 wool. He took it from us. Yeah. Jackson, thank you for checking out my YouTube. I have a bunch of guides. Thank you for checking out the Discord too. I have a bunch of Discord. Sheep, yeah. I know you're gonna make a book of sheep. You think I don't know? You think I think I think that you don't think that I think? You know what I'm saying? So this bit in the south leads to a bunch of caves. I'm looking at my map. This bit here leads to a bunch of caves. We go through here all the time because I mine there when I'm gathering. So we're going to go through Andaria Rolling Hills because I never check this spot out. There are some mobs here, so we need to be a bit careful. These ant lions will fuck me up. If they get their little teleport explosion ability off on you, it's like... It does quite a lot of damage. 100%, yeah. There's a farmer here. Seems like he has an antlion problem. He has these nice fields and hills and animals, and then he's just got antlions everywhere. This guy needs to sort out his stuff. I don't think I can get past here. I think we have to go through the caves. Let the ring bearer decide. We'll go through the mines. So be it. There's a fucking fishing frenzy here. In this tiny little... What is this? I only have one rune left. I can't mark this. I can't waste a blank rune on this little thing. But yeah, there's a fishing frenzy in Andaria Rolling Hills. Random little spot. Fly, you fools! I was like the bit where he lets go and he goes. Hey Serge, how you doing, dude? We just found the sickest fishing frenzy spot on the whole map, which I really want to mark. I should have bought some more recall runes while I was in Andaria. We could go back. We need to go back anyway. I don't think we can make it. Yeah, let's mark this and we'll go back to Andaria and buy some more blank runes. We're going to call this Rolling Hill Frenzy. I'm going to try and make a frenzy, a common frenzy spawn rune book. Because I need frenzies, man. I'm a fisherman. I enjoy fishing. And frenzies are not that easy to come by in this game. Devs, please add a way to track frenzies. Cartography plus fishing, maybe? Idea? There's definitely resource maps that spawn here, because someone's been doing them. Right, we're going to walk around this mountain and see if there's a cave, but I don't think there is. The way through these hills is to the south. We're going to go back to Andaria quickly and buy some blank recall runes so we can mark some more stuff as we go around. Oh my god, get me out of here. Just TP, dude. Get me out, get me off this. This is so hard to navigate. I didn't know the game could zoom out. The game can... You guys don't play like this? You guys don't play the game like this? Are you serious? This is like how you play. This is the meta. How you doing, Serge? Are you winning, son? We're doing the Wilderness Exploration stream, which I've been planning for a while. I'm kind of glad to do this. It's kind of chill. I've been doing so much farming lately. It's nice to just chill. Mage. There's a mage right here. Let me actually zoom into a proper amount. Can I buy from here? I can. Good. Blank runes. How much gold do I have? 700. Alright, we have blank runes. Our bag is a mess. And we now know that you can't go through Andaria Rolling Hills to get through the map. You have to go through the caves to the south, which I didn't know before. So that's interesting. Wilderness exploration, am I right? You're not winning, son? What's wrong? Surge! Did you die? To a puck? To a PK? To a puck? Mets for a Prev... Meta for a Prev PK. Yeah. I think Prev PKing's a little bit lame. I'm gonna be real. The only people that are actually killing outside Prev are noobs, let's be honest. Alright, here's the cave. This leads through this whole mountain. We mine in here quite a lot when we do our gathering streams. This is a very good gathering spot. It's not like a secret though. You can already see there's a guy in here called Just Mining. Oh no.
Hey!
I wrote Gree. I don't have a button on this guy for greet. My corrupted links expire today? I didn't know corrupted links expired. Is that a thing? We've already explored this area before because we mine here all the time. So I'm just going to kind of walk through this. There's another cave here. This leads through the mountains to the snow area, or we can go south to River Run. I want to go to River Run because it's a really beautiful spot, so I want to show you guys it. It's like a really nice little town, and the music there's really good too. Just looted a powder cloud furniture die. Dude, what's the cost on that? Kiamir. Powder cloud furniture die. Damn. The Ultimate Online Twitch account is so active since Saudi Arabia bought EA. What's Saudi Arabia? Do you mean like the country? Saudi Arabia? The Ultimate Online Twitch isn't actually owned by EA, right? I just thought it was his name. It's just his name is Ultimate Online Twitch. I don't know what corrupted links even are. They're like above gold. It goes bronze, silver, gold, and then corrupted. And corrupted, you can only get from like certain content, I think. They're like super intense. 140k, Kiamir? Dude, get that back to your vendor right now. Did you ever make that vendor, by the way? You said you wanted to do a vendor. Lucille! This is... I didn't know there was a dockmaster here. In River Run. That's very north. That's a very good... This is a very good dockmaster. I can mark this, right? But if I mark it, I think it'll only mark it on this character. I don't think it'll mark it on all my characters, but it might do. Also, marking stuff is a pain in the ass because it comes off the screen. I don't mark. It's like mark location. Add marker on player. Marker name. River Run Dockmaster. Bam. Hypnatia. That's a cool name. Give me Glod. It's totally EA. Well, not gonna lie, EA was the first video game company I ever boycotted. So I'm sorry, Mr. EA, if you're actually EA. But your company has some pretty bad practices, so I stopped buying your games a long time ago. They give the highest percentage stat but only last 90 days. I didn't know that. I knew that they were the highest percent. I didn't know they broke over time. Do they literally just break? Like it just disappears? Or does it like turn into a gold one? Or does it just like literally break? Rich people problems? Not rich anymore. Yeah, not wrong. Corrupted from second phase of Omni can either be really easy or really hard. And you get one from Trade Caravan. Cool. Can you reforge them? Is there corrupted reforge links tools? You can get corrupted from level 8. Like T-maps? I don't know. The Ultimate franchise and EA have a long and sordid history. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to get into it. But yeah. There's a healer caravan to the south there. To the west here. I'm gonna grab. If this snow elemental leaves me alone. Which he won't because I got stuck on a tree. Rip. I want to beg from this guy. You can beg from every healer on the map. So if you want to level begging and you run out of NPCs, go to the healer caravans. There's a town here. Outpost. Yeah, we need to go through this cave tunnel at River Run. So I guess we're just going back to River. I didn't realize. We need to go back to River Run and we'll make it to Outpost. This was way quicker than I thought it would be. We smashed through this. We walked around the whole map, like, well, the main continent. We got around it real fast. I guess I wasn't going inside the points of interest. We'll go inside the points of interest and have a look. I wonder if you can rope from here. That's Cavernam. That's the dungeon. Who are you? I'm not legally obliged to answer that question. Ultima Online Twitch. I don't think that they're an official channel. I think it's just a guy that took that name. I just assumed it wasn't any kind of official capacity thing. They're in the chat all the time. I just thought it was a person. Well, that guy bounced. He saw me and he bounced. He probably thought I was scouting for reds or something. 5 to 6k per reforge. They've been at odds since the mid-70s. That's funny because this game didn't come out until 90 whatever. There's a tunnel to Outpost. Yeah, we're going to take it now. So there's a tunnel here, which I never knew about. Ooh, this is the place we were looking for earlier. So on the map, these tunnels... Can you mine this? World save. I was wondering why I couldn't move. It's a world save. 3.4 seconds, my dick. That took like 10 minutes. Anything other than bronze is super rare. Yeah. I want to do more pit trials on stream. We might get a silver or gold link one day. This is a really cool looking spot. I'm very much into this gothic stuff. I don't know if I've mentioned it on stream before, but I'm really big into horror. I say that every time I mention it. Can you beg from these? You can't beg from these because they don't count as human targets. There's a Void Forger who sells like blacksmithy stuff. You can even train from these guys. An Entropy Weaver. This is really interesting. It's mineable? Nice. It's like full of friendly, evil people. Ultima's been around for much longer than Ultima Online. Oh. I refuse to believe that. So earlier, we were in this cave, and we were saying, like, how do you get here? It looks really cool. So this cave is the... Thanks, Serge. This cave is the... leads from Haven to Shelter. So Shelter Island is like, the exit here leads to Shelter. And this leads up to Haven. And then this is... So on the minimap, you can see we're just, like, in the middle of nowhere, off the map. It's really cool how this game, like, does all the map stuff. It's a vampire lair. It was a place for an old RP guild that was kind of Aliex with you. It's super cool. So what, the Outlands devs made this spot for a specific vampire-themed guild? And it's mineable. I'm guessing it's also killable, like I can die here. There's a necro here. If you want to buy a necro book, I guess. I bet no one in the history of Outlands has ever bought a necro book from this guy. Like, genuinely. Oh, allied with. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is Aliex? I'm so confused. Ultima 1 was 1981. Damn. I wasn't even born for like another 13 years. Surge, you gotta try exclamation point Nyan as well. It's the Hamburglar. Everybody hold on to your hamburgers. He's gonna get you. You can beg the necro? Oh, I probably could have. Oh, we've already left now, but I probably could have done. Yeah, you're not wrong. We'll try that. Do you want me to go back? God damn it. I'm gonna go back and see if we can beg this necro. Because Ultima Online Twitch isn't gonna drop it. No, we have to go all the way around. Oh my god. This is terrible. Our begging's 114.2. We're definitely not going to hit 120 this stream, because this isn't like a begging stream.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
It's going to happen, dude. Why can't I walk up this? It's like a staircase that doesn't lead to anything. What the fuck? I think it's like a processional thing, right? Yeah. So it's like here, and then processional, and then you sit here. Dude, this would be good for some RP, dude. Look at this. Maybe I can film some videos in here for like some video stuff. I thought this guy's name was Regex. Like Regex. His name's Ragox. What is begging used for? Begging's the best skill in the game. Beg. You're right, I could beg that guy. Hilarious. I wonder if I can beg the Flesh Shaper. So begging, every time you beg from an NPC, you have a chance to get 5 gold. It's not guaranteed, but once you hit a high enough level, like my level of 114.3 begging, you're basically guaranteed to get 5 gold from each NPC. And then you can only beg from each NPC once every 24 hours. So you can get 5 gold per NPC every 24 hours. If you beg every single NPC across every single township, which we did on stream, it took us 6.5 hours. You get about 6,000 gold. So it's about 1,000 gold an hour, 1,000 GPH, which is like some of the lowest GPH in the entire game. And then you can use begging to motivate your crew members on ships. Someone's farming here. It's probably a team app, right? Which increases their stats when they're fighting things. But the stat increase that you get is so bad that you're literally better off taking any other skill in the entire game. So in short, begging is like the worst skill in the game, and if they removed begging right this second, I'm the only person that would even notice. Because I'm begging right this second. It's awful. I've been putting suggestions in the Discord for like how to make begging better, because it is by far the #1 skill that needs to be looked at by the devs. It's trash. I asked Barely if begging was worth leveling to do sailing to increase your crew members stuff, and he was like, "No, it's literal dog shit." So don't bother with begging. You can also beg crew members from towns. That's like the main reason. The only reason you'd ever take begging is because you can get crew members from towns by begging them, and they'll join you and come on your ship and stuff. But we've begged for like 10 hours plus, and we've only ever found 2 ever. They're like super rare. I never see them anywhere. We're gonna beg here till we hit 115. We're at 114.5. Outpost is your favorite town? I think you're in the majority. Outpost is a lot of people's favorite town. I hear that a lot. It's because everything, I think most people like it because everything is really close together. Because it's a really small town, so everything's like really tight. Off to work, we'll lurk, have a good one. Tribal, I'll keep tabs on these sheep for you. Snow barrel, it's a cool one. Laughing about Regex's peak nerd out, yeah. We're sticking with it, yeah. You can level begging much more easily by, you can just beg, because obviously you can beg your crew, like I just said, to increase their stats. And each time you beg your crew to increase their stats, you also get skill gain for begging. But I'm trying to get my begging to 120 by only begging from NPCs across the game. Which is like, it takes way longer, it's way more difficult, and way less rewarding. I logged on and got 2 chromatics within 10 minutes. I needed them. I spent all my money on links last night. Yeah. Chromatic cores. Let's go, dude. The whole core market is down right now, though. Like, everything is super cheap. Because everyone's liquidating all their cores, apparently. So if you need to level an aspect or buy some cores, now is the time. Like, shadow cores right now. I don't want to misquote, but I think they're like 40-something K. Shadwar core. Shadwar core. Again. Shadow core, 45k, 47k. These are usually 53k. Like, that is absurdly cheap. So if you need to level something right, now's the time to buy them. You got shadow cores for 39k last night, dude. Yeah, the whole market is super down, because my theory is because everyone's liquidating their cores so they can get gold to buy the Halloween Prev vendor stuff. That's my theory. And also people aren't buying cores because they're spending all their gold on Halloween Prev vendor stuff. So like, it's like a double whammy. People are trying to sell them to get gold, and people aren't buying them because they don't want to do that right now. They want to buy Prev vendor stuff. So I think that's my theory anyway. I got Shannon, yeah. Oh, good. I bought a bunch of, after watching your achievements video. A bunch of what, sorry? Humbert. Yeah, my achievements video is pretty good. Help you out get some achievements. I'd recommend getting your strongbox with achievements. And then, actually, I don't really recommend that these days. I recommend getting your strongboxes with societies. But for your first strongbox, it might be worth just getting one with achievement points. Just to get it done, because you do need them. They'll help you get more gold more quickly. So it's kind of like, get them as fast as possible, and then you can be rich, like everyone else on the server. Even Harvest was down? Jesus Christ. What about Artisan? Artisan tends to stay quite high. Artisan, like, there are some cores that stay higher than chromatic cores, which is kind of crazy. I think I begged from everyone here. Oh, we hit 115. I didn't even notice. We hit 115. Let's look at our map. So we need to visit, we're at Outpost. The only town we haven't visited yet is this one, which is called Anchor's Reach. Anchor's Rest? Anchor's Reach? Anchor's Rest. Anchor's Reach Rest. You know the one I'm talking about. So many people are coming back and playing for the Halloween content as well, yeah. It's just, oh my god. It's just that Halloween is like super popular, so everything's down basically. So glad since I needed 20 cores. Trace me? Yeah, now's the time. Because the thing is too, I'm in the same, I would love to go around and buy a bunch of shadow cores right now. But I'm saving all my gold for the Halloween stuff. So I'm kind of in the same boat as everyone else, where I'm not buying cores right now. So I'm kind of part of the problem. But I don't want to miss any of this limited edition stuff because I'm buying cores, you know what I mean? I'm happy to wait and buy the cores later. Aspect cores? You bought a bunch of aspect cores? Yeah. Why did you buy aspect cores from the achievement guide? Is it because unlocking the cheap aspects gives you a bunch of achievement points? The Hamburglar's here. He was in that cave a second ago. I totally didn't just buy 50 frost cores a week ago. Switters.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Yeah, I can trigger that too. I'm not sure how to get to the other landmass. It's here. Artisan, 44k right now. I'm telling you, every core's down. If you need cores, buy them now. If you need cores and you don't care about the Halloween stuff and you don't care about buying that, now is the time to buy cores. They're all super down. The whole market's crashed. Stuff that was 55k last week is 44k this week. It's basically buy 5, get 1 free on cores right now. And they will go back up when Halloween ends. Make no mistake. Shadow was down to 45? Yeah, someone said a second ago they got Pixel, they got Shadow for 39k last night. I made a noob I was farming with last night, run an artisan core out of a dungeon, and as a lesson, he had it stolen immediately in outpost. I made a noob I was farming with last night, run an artisan core out of the dungeon as a lesson, and he had it stolen immediately in outpost. You didn't tell him to put it in a pouch or anything? Anchor's reach around? It's Ranker's rest. I can't remember what it's called. We'll get the name when we get there. It's Anchor's rest or Anchor's reach. I can't remember. It's one of them. All right, let's look at the map. Where are we going? So according to my map, we just go straight from outpost across to Anchor's rest. Reach. Rest. But we also want to check out like this bit here. This the whole land mass at the top. So we'll go around there and have a look. You need aspect kits as well though. Yeah, they cost like 10k because they use a master crafting diagram. That's why they're like 10k. So I've been here a bunch. There's a load of vendors here. So this north part, like up here on the map, I'm pointing at my map. This is just full of vendors and stuff. There's not really anything there except houses, so I'm not going to go up there. It's not very interesting. But I'm constantly here buying stuff. IKEA is here as well. Soil. Someone dropped 42 plant soil, yoink. I bet they were like, that's going to despawn and no one will ever see that again in the history of time. And now it's in my box and it's mine. Yoink. I'm a plant enjoyer. See what else is easy to complete? I would, if you're farming achievements, I would highly recommend making a gatherer and doing resource maps. That's how I got most of my achievement points to farm the Strongbox Deed. You get about 200 achievement points straight up just from doing all the resource map achievements. Like the easy ones, not the like do 5,000. Like all of the ones that like do 10, do 20, do 50. Spirit of Lediosing. He lets you beg from him. He's the event for the Barbarian Summer. And he has a cave, but you can't go into it. Rip. You're buying artisan now? Russ, you're gonna bump the market. No, Russ, no, let it crash. Russ, no. Let the market crash. All right, this is the town. We're not going to go into the town yet. Let's look around. I want to explore this whole section of the map first, and then we'll go back to anchors at the end. We literally just left Outpost, so I don't want to go straight into another town. There are a few NPCs at the Ice Dig POI. Ice Dig. I need to beg from Vanessa. Vanessa, please give me 5 gold. Ice Dig. Frost Forest and Frozen Settlement. There's some PKs around there? What, like right now? Or do you just mean in general? Do you mean right this second? Or do you mean like just in general? Like at times during the day? Because there's PKs everywhere all the time during the day, so I'm not that worried. But if you mean right this second, then yeah, fair enough. There's PKs everywhere in the wilderness. This is why, like, I don't really recommend the wilderness to new players either. I'm going to make a wilderness guide for farming it, but I don't recommend it. It's just full of PKs. There's way more PKs in the wilderness than there is in dungeons. It's not even comparable. It's just stupid. I guess because PKs can't get banned from the wilderness. Like, when you die in a dungeon and you can't go back in as a red. Ice Digger. I think this is the spot you were talking about. Frozen Excavation. This is a cool little spot. Can we beg from these? They do not have anything to offer you, so you can't beg from these guys. Usually. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind if I die. I mean, it would... I like his outfit. Holy shit. Fur hood. Surcoat. Harem pants. Winter boots. I wish I could kill him for those winter boots. I think the winter boots are quite expensive as a drip item. There's a Reaper there. Let's go this way. Past the Garrow. Which is also kind of a scary mob, to be honest. Dude, how is there not a house here? This must like barely not fit a house. There's no way. Why is this huge spot here open? I feel like a caravan would fit here, surely. It must be uneven ground. I don't have a survey tool on this guy. PKs and Wildy mess with you in one spot for hours, it gets old. Yeah, I know. It gets super old. That's why I don't farm Wildy. Literally because of the PKs. Huh, this is a cool little point of interest. It's called Winter Spire, I think. Yeah, Winter Spire. And it's like blocked, you can't get in. But there's like a fountain and, you know, a spire. Huh. We're going to mark this spot as a mining spot too. It's like a big rock here. Winter Spire mining. PKs run like bitches the second you fight back. They do in the wilderness. They don't in dungeons, I find. I think dungeon PKs are generally more experienced players. But ones that farm the wildy and just kill gatherers and people around Prev and that, they do tend to run away when you fight back. So this is where the bridge troll is. Someone was saying earlier they knew there was a spot with like a bridge troll on that. Yeah, like right here. There's a bridge troll and there's like a bridge. It's quite funny. There's also a resource map spot here apparently. I don't know if these guys can attack me from the ship. I don't think they can because I'm on land. I don't think they can get me. You have to pay the troll toll. If you want to get in this boy's soul, yeah. You want to get this boy's soul? Pay the toll. I love in that episode how he gets a... It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, for those that don't know the reference. It's a very funny TV show. Extremely funny. I couldn't recommend it more highly. But I love in that episode how he gets like a funeral director to do his makeup. Because he's like, I hired someone to do my makeup because I'm going to be on stage. And he hires a funeral director. And he does his makeup like he's dead. I don't know what hit me there, but something did. That's so funny. And he's walking around with like pasty white skin. What was your favorite episode? That's a big question. I actually don't know. I don't know. I don't think I could pick a favorite. Wrong Fodat. Thank you so much for the Prime subscription. I really, really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. I know you can use your Prime anywhere, so it means a lot that you used it here. Thank you, dude. Restepa. This guy stacked all of his... See, I don't want to do this. This is what you can do to save space when you're planting. You can just stack them on top of each other. I don't want to do this because I think it looks ugly. I'd rather just have them look nice. Yeah, thank you so much, Wrong for that. Just want to kill white worms. Oh shit, this is like a scary spot. Let me get away. I didn't realize. Can't pick a favorite because of the implication. So the implication scene, that scene, because of the implication. What are we going to do to these women? You know, that scene, which is very famous. That is the scene that got me to watch Always Sunny. So I saw a gif of that, and that is the scene where I was like, that's hilarious, I need to watch this show. So that, I guess that is my favorite, because it is the reason I watch the show. It's that episode. My least favorite episode is actually season 1, episode 1. So that's kind of ironic. There's a fishing frenzy here, but I don't know if I want to mark it. But there is also like a bunch of mining here. I don't know if I want to mark this. The gang dances their asses off. Which one's that? Is that when they have the dance? They like put their pub up as the reward for dancing, and then they all have to dance. I'm a full-on rapist, I mean philanthropist, Charlie. Yeah. I really like the episode where it's like, obviously it's like a meme where it's like, have an egg in this trying time, but that scene where he like, I think the funniest scene is when Charlie throws up all the blood All the fake blood. So he puts all this fake blood in, and then he's swallowing them, and then he throws up all over that woman that he's on a date with. He's like, I'm a Texan oil baron, and I got a spot of the consumption. He like throws up blood everywhere. It's so funny. I'm gonna mark this spot because it has a frenzy. I don't think this is a very good mark, but I'm just gonna do it. We'll call it Snow Frenzy. I like to name all my runes, give them nice names. Make sure I know what they're at. If I die with all these runes right now, I'd actually be kind of annoyed. I've marked like a bunch of mining spots and stuff as we've gone around. I'd have to find them all again. Arctic Bulvor, we stay away from that guy. He will like dash on you and one-tap you. He does not care. Ow. Yes, waves hand. Eric. Oh yeah. That is yes. That's like the episode where they go back in time. They don't actually go back in time. It's just like set in like old America. I love these houseboats. I might pick up a houseboat one day. Ow, what is aggroing me, dude? I don't even see anything. Getting wrecked. Ivory Citadel. I've done some mining here. Like, there's resource maps that spawn here. Best show ever. Country Mac is your favorite one? Or the original Chardy McDennis? Yeah, Country Mac is hilarious. I love that they got the guest star, Stifler. I don't know his actual name. I always just call him Stifler from American Pie. But it's so funny. Country Mac, and he's just Mac, but like infinitely cooler. He's exactly the same as Mac, but everything he does is cool. It's so funny. And then he just dies. He just dies. He just falls off his motorbike and just dies. It's so fucking funny. Like, what's happening? Oh, what a weird one. I'm not going to mark this spot. Let's check out the Ivory Citadel, though. Angelic Stonework. Can't quite animal law this. Ooh. These are cool looking. It's a construct. It has 100 armor, but only for 50 minutes. 110 wrestling. These are like pretty tough mobs, actually. 110 wrestling, 100 armor, 25 magic resist, 0 poison resist. But it's only like this one little room. It's hardly a citadel. You're about to get one shot? Yeah, I know that these are going to be tough. I'm not going to walk in. I'm staying out of aggro range. I'm worrying about this. I'm wondering about this. I don't want them to aggro me and actually kill me. But yeah, it doesn't look like a wilderness farming spot. There's only like 2 mobs there. I'm being poisoned by my constituents. Yeah. Chardy McDennis. Is that the game they play? Where they're like, you know, they have their pieces. And they... Maybe I will mark this spot. The mining here is actually pretty good. There's a little cave. It doesn't look like there's a smelter here. If there was a smelter in this cave, this would be really good. You could get around, smelt, and then get around and do the next bit. Maybe I'll mark this as a mining spot. Ivory Citadel mining. Yeah, I'm going to mark it. Let's do it. I'd rather mark it and then not use the rune than not mark it and regret not having the rune. Ivory Citadel mining. What's happening here? This is a real player, right? Trashman! I recognize this guy. Get him! Go, Trashman!
Hey!
I see him around all the time. Trashman. I always recognize his name because it's such a funny, like, all caps, Trashman. It's like, okay, good name, dude. More like a shitadel. It's not much of a citadel. Yeah, I feel like maybe the devs were going to do something with that little spot, so they called it Citadel, expecting it to be quite big. And then maybe they just didn't. You know what I mean? Because it is a bit small. It's a little room with 2 people in it, and that's the whole thing. But there was a little spot that looked like it had a rune on it. It was like all glowy, like it had a... And it might be a teepee or something that takes you somewhere to like an actual citadel. I don't know. But that'd be cool. This is a nice little spot to to beg if you run out of NPCs. There's a few here. There's one just north of that cave. One what, sorry? I'm getting a bit behind on chat now. I just walk close to houses when looking for smelting? Yeah, me too. They call me the house goblin. The smelter house goblin. I just look for smelters all over people's houses. Can I get in here? Yeah. It's a nice spot because there's mining just south of there as well. Well, I've got a rune here now. Yeah, it looks like there's some mining here. This is North Horseshoe Bay, isn't it? We can actually get into Horseshoe Bay from here, I think. Cedric has been stuck underneath this dock. He's been stuck under here forever. The last time we did our begging stream, he was also stuck under the dock. He's like, his character is like fallen off the dock and is stuck here. Thank you, Cedric, for the gold. I want to boat so bad. I'm like 3 weeks away from T15 Frost, and then you're gonna make a Puna. Puna! Are you gonna do a Puna? You're doing Dexa Puna? Yeah, I kind of wish I did Dexa Puna, but I did a mage with summons. To be honest, the only reason I did a mage fisherman with summons is because my echo, the character I echoed, already had 100 magery and 100 spirit speak. So I just left it, and it was just like, well, I'm a summoner, fuck it. So I use summons when I'm out on the ocean and just let them tank everything. But doing an actual Dexa Puna is probably better, to be honest. Ooh. How much rope do I have? I don't want to rope over here and then I get stuck. 5. Can I rope here? You can! You can rope to this little island with this guy's house on it. There's a little fishing spot there. Can you imagine if I roped over here and I ran out of rope and I was just stuck here? That would suck so bad. You're doing Dexa Fortune Puna. Yeah. That sounds like a good time. I think if I might make another Echo on my Gatherer that's like... Or maybe I'll just rebuild my Fisherman and just be like Puna. Because I have Fishing and Tactics, as well as Magery and Spirit Speak. So I'm like double dipping. I'm like using the Trident, but I'm also... Oh, this is a nice house. It's like in a good spot. It's got a Dockmaster and it's like an actual good size too. And there's this guy too. It's a nice house too. Damn, these are some good spots. These houses are never for sale, the ones in good spots. The ones I see for sale are just like in the middle of nowhere, trash caravan. You never see good houses for sale. Page Owen 911. There is an option in the game for like, I'm stuck. But I think people said in the chat that it actually kills you. I've never tried using it. We can try it today. If you guys remind me when we're done with this, I'll try the it might kill you, I'm stuck button. You can only use it once an hour. So you can't abuse it to TP out of locations. And you have to stand still for like 60 seconds. So you have to stand still for a minute. It has an hour cooldown, but it'll teleport you back to your house. But I think it might kill you. Some people are saying. This is my favorite house decoration thing in the game, like the red brick house. I'm going to get a red brick house when I get a house. I always bid on all of the red brick iDocs to try and get a red brick house that's, you know, up for grabs on the lottery. Not won one yet, though. How do I find your backstabber build again? You don't. No one will ever copy my backstab build ever again. I will not allow you. Exclamation point build. You can look at all my builds, exclamation point build. I have them all screenshot and pasted into my Discord on a channel. So you can look at any of my builds. My Gatherer, my Fisherman, my Backstabber, my Tamer, my whatever. They're all there. Exclamation point build. Or exclamation point builds with a plural. Another bridge troll. We found a second bridge troll. That's 2. Maybe we should have a bridge troll counter. So that whole peninsula near Anchor's Reach is actually pretty cool. I quite like that whole peninsula spot. This whole snow area is pretty cool. There's also this here, by the way. I think this also leads into Anchor's whatever, so we can do this. You can mine this whole spot, by the way. I don't know if I have a rune for this. Maybe I should make one. Yeah, let me make a rune here. I've come here like a bit, but I've never marked it, I guess. Anchor's Cave mining. So this is like an old. This was for an event back in the day. They held an event in this area. It's quite cool. You can mine in here. You can only mine like here where the rocks are, and then there's some rocks near the other entrance too. You can't mine like in the middle here. If you page help / stuck, it kills you. I was saying page Owen about that NPC that's standing in the ocean. Oh, right. Justice for... What was his name? We need to make like a justice for Carlo, you know, Facebook page. He's been stuck under that dock for... He was there the last time we were begging. And that was a while ago. You can take it all the way to Anchor's Rest? Yeah, we're going. You can TP here. You can mine this too. You can mine up this staircase, I think. I might be misremembering, but I think you can. And then bam, it leads you into Anchor's Rest. There's even a pickaxe here. I'm stuck. How do I get out of here? Let me out. Do I have to go this way? Daryl? Beg. That's the most elaborate area in the game that is not used for anything. Yeah. I'm glad it doesn't have any mobs in it, but they should do a little something with it. Or maybe even just reuse it for an event or something. It's really cool. I saw it in one of Crumpet's videos. He went down there and did some mining, I think, in one of his videos. How do you get into this house? Am I stupid? Where's the door? Oh, there we go. Cedric. Yeah, justice for Cedric. He's stuck under the dock. We're going to beg in Anchor's Reach. Rest? What's it called? Anchor's Rest. We're going to beg in Anchor's Rest until we reach 116 begging. We've done one level per town, except Corpse Creek, where we did every single NPC and then we ran out of NPCs. That's pretty good, actually. Considering this wasn't even a begging stream, we just kind of did it as we went. I don't think there's any NPCs over this way. It just leads to the area where everyone steals from each other. Maybe he likes it there. Did you ask him? I actually didn't. I should have been like, Cedric, are you okay? Are you okay, Cedric? Do you need help? Just speak to me, Cedric. Tell me if you need help. The sentient Ultima Online NPC. Maybe he's hiding. 115.5. Dude, leveling begging doesn't take that long. The real issue is that you can't, you can only beg from each NPC once per day. So once you've done a whole town, you have to wait till the next day to even try and level it again. We actually, I kept track of it. We begged from every single NPC in every single town from level 50, because obviously you can pay to get to level 50. And we only made it to like level 96 something. I wrote it down. We made it to level 98.1. So I don't think it's necessarily even possible to reach 120 begging in a single day from begging just from NPCs. Like, it's literally not possible because there's not enough NPCs in the game just to do it. Unless you get really lucky with failing begging attempts, so you get more skill gain. It's like those other skills where failing is kind of better because you get more skill gain. 98.1. So we gained 48.1 begging levels. In like 6.5 hours of begging. Our first begging stream was 6.5 hours. Jesus. Dora. Dora. Dora the Explorer. Here she is. Backpack. I never watched Dora the Explorer as a kid, but I have 2 younger sisters, and they did watch Dora the Explorer because they were like a bit obviously younger than me. I said younger sister. So I think Dora must have come out more during their time. So I had to watch Dora the Explorer as like a, you know, a teenager / whatever, because they were watching it. So I like PTSD of having Dora the Explorer on the TV. I like that emote, Razion. Gold, please. Yeah. Give me gold. Or give me death. rules. My 2-year-old just got into it. A big step up from Dougie, although Bluey is pretty catchy. Every single parent I've spoken to IRL loves Bluey. Like, they put Bluey on and they're like, let's go. It's Bluey time. I'm into it. I think it might just be Stockholm Syndrome, though. You love it as well? I was tempted, genuinely, to just check out Bluey. Just watch it on my own. Because all the parents were like, man, Bluey is actually really good. Damn it, now we're in a Bluey chat. Yeah, Bluey. I've never seen it, so I don't know. You know, I don't have kids. I don't know. I always struggle to find the door on this particular house. Like, the door is like, it really blends in. I have a dad-sized Bluey shirt she got me for Father's Day. What do you mean, she? I'm fairly certain your daughter went out and got a job. At, what do you say, 2 years old? Yeah. I'm fairly certain she went out at 2 years old. Got you a shirt. She worked hard for that money, dude. Does it say, I'm a Bluey dad or something like that? I'm a Bluey daddy. It's good for real life. What do you mean it's good for real life? Dude, I need to watch this show now. We can't watch it together on stream because it'll be super DMCA. We can't have a kids show. I'm going to run up here. There's a healer. I'm just going to beg from this healer. He's not quite in town, but he's like right next to town. Bam. Vanessa. Oh, we already begged from Vanessa. Lol. We already begged from Vanessa. Whoops. Yeah, I really like kids' TV shows. Like 2D. I love 2D animated TV shows, which the majority of kids' TV shows are 2D animated shows, like from back in the day. Like Avatar, The Last Airbender. SpongeBob is fucking hilarious. Don't at me. You know, all that stuff I grew up with. I love all that stuff. I would unironically just sit and watch SpongeBob all evening. I don't care. You think I want to watch Game of Thrones? Give me SpongeBob any day of the week. And then Avatar, The Last Airbender is basically just an adult show, let's be honest. This guy just farted and then TP'd out. I don't know if that's one of you guys, but that was hilarious. I think we actually kind of begged from everyone here. Holy shit. Anchor's Reach is kind of small. Don't know if we did this building. We did. I remember doing this one. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunter? Yeah. Your twin 10-year-old girl's obsessed. I have the song stuck in your head all day. I love K-pop Demon Hunter as myself. I love anime and I love K-pop and I love Korean TV shows and I love anime and all that crap and Japanese TV. So I watch K-pop Demon Hunters just with my girlfriend for recreational fun. But K-pop Demon Hunters, I noticed it's been in like the top 10 on Netflix since it came out. It's kind of nutty. You know, something's a really good kids show when it stays in the top 10 because kids just watch it over and over and over again. But I unironically listen to the soundtrack on the way to swimming pool. Gets me pumped to go swimming. What's the one that I really like? Strategy. Step 1. Do my highlights. Let me shine so bright in the moonlight. Step 2. Silhouette time. Baby, even my shadow looks good, right? Yeah, you think I don't know all the words to K-pop Demon Hunter? I'm listening to that soundtrack like all the time, dude. I actually genuinely unironically like it. I don't have kids. I don't care. Can I beg from this guy? I can't beg from him because he's not in this room. There's a rune in here that teleports you upstairs. Is it this? Yeah. Beg from Tem. Wonder how many times Tem has been begged from up in this tower all alone. What about Clara? She's right at the top. Weird little tower. But yeah, you can get to the top of that, by the way. Let me catch up with chat. There's an episode where they go for a Chinese takeaway and it sums up the chaotic life of a parent perfectly. God damn it. Why did you have to mention a Chinese takeaway? Oh no. I'm so hungry right now. I need to get my lunch soon. Eat it. I got swimming today, so I need to make sure I eat a good lunch and get like good food in me. I think that's everyone in Anchor's Reach. Oh, we actually reached 116 begging ages ago. I was just talking to chat and I forgot. So we're at 116.4. We could have reached 120 today if we begged every NPC in every town, but I didn't put that much effort in. We just did what we did. Didn't really care that much. A succulent Chinese meal? I fart in your general direction. Recreational torture. Can't believe you haven't seen Naruto yet. I'm never going to watch Naruto because it's too long. I won't watch any shonen anymore because they're just too long. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to sit and watch 200 episodes of an anime where half of it is filler. It's not happening. I stopped watching Bleach because I got to the filler and I was like, fuck that. I didn't even know what filler was at the time. Bleach was the first ever anime I watched that wasn't like, that was just like an anime. It was the first ever anime I watched, literally, Bleach. And I reached the filler and I was like, man, why did the show get so bad all of a sudden? I just turned it off. And then later on, I learned what filler was when I was watching more anime and talking to anime people. And they were like, oh, you reached the filler arc. Just skip that. And I was like, well, how would I know that? So I just stopped watching it because I thought it was trash. And yeah, it was filler. Rip. It is quite good. Yeah. I'm not going to watch Bluey on my own. Maybe I'll babysit a kid and put Bluey on and use them as an excuse to watch an episode or two. It's such an investment now. Yeah, I'm not ever going to watch Naruto. It's not happening. I actually watched the first 2 episodes just to check it out. And I didn't even really like it that much anyway, so I don't really care. Anytime someone puts steps in a song like that, I only hear NKOTB. Boo whip. Don't throw 5-letter acronyms into my chat and expect me to understand what you're saying. I don't know what Nakotba is. Step 1. He could do reactions on YouTube and maybe find an audience. I'm not doing that. I'm not spending thousands of hours watching Naruto. It's not happening. Just watch Demon Slayer. It's basically Naruto, but like more modern and not full of filler. A succulent Chinese takeaway? You gotta skip the filler. Well, I didn't know that. No one told me that. Why would they make the filler if they just want me to skip it? Ridiculous. Okay, we need to continue with our map exploration. We're in Anchor's Rest, which I keep calling Anchor's Reach for some reason. It's probably the name of another town in another game or something. I'd love to go back to my inn room and just store these runes. So we've visited every town. So I'm gonna go to my inn room through Anchor's Reach, which is like technically cheating, but I don't care. We've done like the whole map except for this last little bit, which is I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Like, it's like this bit south of Anchors. We need to see if we can get from here to here. And then this bit, which is, I think, Wildland. I think this is the expansion area, like the super scary expansion area where I always die all the time. So we need to just do, we need to do that. We've already done all the townships. We went Cambria, Shelter, Horseshoe, Prev, Terran, Corpse Creek. We even did Corpse Creek. Andaria, Horseshoe Bay. And now I know where they all are on the map. I walked around the whole thing and we know where they all are. And we haven't been to this island. Or any of these islands. But yeah, I'm going to go to my inn room from here, which is technically fast traveling because my inn room is in Prev. But I want to put these runes away because I don't actually want to lose them. They're kind of useful. I have like a bunch of mining runes in my bag and stuff. Where the hell is the inn? I'm just walking in circles. Where is the inn here? Oh, Jesus, it's like really far away. It's like down here. Step 1, we can have lots of fun. To go from the New Lands to Minotaur Island, you have to go through the Chaos Shrine. Okay, hang on. We'll figure that out in a second. You can help me out. I'm putting these runes away. So there's this rune as well that we made, which was a mining spot near Horseshoe Bay. There's also one more rune that I want to make that we didn't make. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all these in here. This bag is quite full, so we'll see. All of my containers are fucked. Like, I need to go through all of my containers on stream and just, like, take out all the trash so that I have space. Okay, that one has a bit of space in it. Let's put this seed away, I guess, while we're here. We'll keep the gold, because we might need to buy something. We can store the wool. I won't bother restocking anything. And then we need to go back to Anchor's Rest, which I don't know if I can get there. I think this is the closest spot I have to Anchor's Rest. It's the IKEA shop. Oh, there's a frenzy here. We found a bunch of frenzies today, which was kind of sad because we're not doing frenzies today. Usually we don't find any when we're looking for them. Sag. I don't see how people are watching and reacting. Get me away from this Yeti. Dude, I got stuck on a tree while reading chat. Get me out, get me out. Jesus Christ. Little Yeti spot, though. Maybe I'll mark that on the map as like a farming spot. It's like here. Bunch of Yetis there to kill in the wilderness. I don't see how people watching and reacting to shows and movies is even legal. Especially when all of them having full episodes behind a Patreon paywall. It is super sus, but a lot of it is like... It counts as being transformative because they have they're altering the content. But if the company that owns the copyright for that reached out and made a, you know, pushed with lawyers, I think that the people doing that reaction stuff would have to take it down. Because there's a channel I follow called The Heavy Spoilers Show on YouTube. They have like a bajillion, they have like 2 million subscribers. It's like a very popular show. And they do reviews of movies and stuff. And they used to put a lot of the movie footage in the background while they were talking over it about the movie and behind the scenes and all that sort of stuff. And they had to stop doing that because they actually got reached out to by a lawyer from like Paramount or whatever, one of these big companies. And they were like, your content is basically just showing the whole movie. You can't do that, blah, 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 blah. But I think a lot of these companies, I think a lot of the stuff people do on the internet is like, if a lawyer reached out to you representing the company that owns the copyright for that, you would be pretty fucked. But a lot of it is just like, they're hoping that they never get noticed by the company, you know what I mean? Let me out, Russ. Where'd my bag? Why did my bag close? Did I close that by accident? Alright, we're going to explore the whole of this area. I've never really been here before. It's like south of whatever this is called, Anchor's Rest. It's near Shadow Spire Cathedral. We're going to go just like south. We've come out here. So I said that we'd go past Shadow Spire, but that's fine. We can go. We've come out south. So like here. And we're just going to like look around this whole area and see if we can get across here. Which it looks like we might be able to. There's a teleporter west of Southreach Inn on the next peninsula. You should have used that mining rune you just marked. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I'm an idiot. I didn't even think of that. I was like, man, I'm going to put all these runes away that I just marked in this area. And now I need to get back to that area. Oh, and I don't have any runes. Oh, for that area. God damn. Oh. I just fucking marked them. What are you talking about? I'm so brain dead sometimes. I heard there was a Wildlands expansion before I started playing. Where is that area? That's actually the area we're about to reach, dude. We're about to go there now. So it's like here on the map. It's this whole big landmass, I think, if I'm not wrong. And we're here, and we're going to walk south and try and get there. That's what we're doing right now. I was hoping to do a big circle, and like that's why I have these red lines here. I'm hoping to get back to Cambria. If we can end in Cambria, that would be pretty cool. And we can do it. I might even cut out this stream, this section of the stream, and put it in a video that's like a couple of hours long, and just put it on the channel, and be like, here's a wilderness exploration video going to every town. It's kind of like an interesting little thing that we did on the stream. I'd love to cut it out and edit it down to like a 20-minute video, and do it as like a content thing. But that would take me so long. Chuckles the Betrayer, by the way. Nice little bit of lore here. I believe the king still has the other part. One of them, anyway. He sells instruments. Can you beg from him? You can't. He doesn't count as a guy. Okay, I'm going to head to my gig and spread my cold to 20,000 people. Enjoy, Cambria. You never said who you're going to see. You probably already left, but yeah, I'll catch you. Hopefully catch you later, dude. If you're on later, we're going to be playing all evening. We'll be doing poker later. It's poker night. Newfound Glory. Never heard of them. I'm not much of a music guy. But yeah, have fun, dude. Catch you later. Go get wasted. I think that's what people do at things, right? A 90s pop punk band. Okay, I've definitely not heard of them then, because I was born in the 90s. I wasn't into music when I was 2 years old. Or now. This whole area he is running around in with SSC and Anchor's Rest was the first big expansion. It's called the Newlands. Oh, really? So this whole area is an expansion, apparently. The Newlands. My name is Fallstar, and I am on the Newlands. Rigger's mom. He has these eyes. Oh my god, I never thought about that. He has 2 of these eyes, and then he's using them as, like, eyes for his house, like their eyes. That's so funny. Damn, now I have to buy these. I have to get 2 of these and make, like, eyes. Shit. I didn't think about doing that. That's actually really funny. I don't think you can get to Wildlands outside of using a moon gate or a boat. Well, then how did people get there in the first place when it first came out? There must have been a way that wasn't just sailing, because not everyone has a boat or cares to sail. There's a moon gate. Nah, the devs will have put something in. We'll figure it out. Saw them at a Warped Tour a long time ago. The Newfound Glory based. This place is just full of houses. There's a lot of, like, resource map spots here. Pillow Taker. What does he do? Steal pillows. Around the time Blink-182, Offspring and the likes. I like Blink-182. I've listened to them a lot. The Nudelands. Closer to the noughties. They use the moon gate. You were there day 1, they used the moon gates. Well, that's lame. Why would the devs just make it so you have to use a moon gate? I would have had a place so you can walk, you know, put a bridge. We'll try and get there on foot, but I get the feeling there might not be one from what everyone's saying. This whole area is basically just a big open field. Let's check out this point of interest here. Try and find something interesting. I get the feeling they were desperate to add more space for housing. So this whole area is just like housing. You know what I mean? Because this is an expansion and they were like, oh, we're going to add more housing. Because this whole spot is just big open field full of houses. Arboreal Stalker. Okay. Arboreal Huntsman. Is this a good spot for farming in the wilderness? I'm going to mark it. We're here. We could mention this in the video. It looks pretty. It has some mobs and stuff. I'm not going to go in there because these guys are going to 100% kill me. I'm like basic bitch 0. You know, this is like my alt character that I grow plants on. This is not an actual character. That's a cool little spot, though. You can use camping to get to any of the point of interest in Wildlands. You can use a Shiv Gate to go to Time, Crawl Hive, or Totem. Wait, we haven't visited Totem. Where's Totem? We've done every town except Totem. We did Terran. Is Totem in... Where's Totem? It's in Wildlands. Oh, it's here. On Explore Outlands, where we got that screenshot from, I highlighted all of the townships, so they're all highlighted. But it didn't highlight Totem. Man, whoever made Explore Outlands needs to, like, update it, like, real bad. It needs super updating. It doesn't even highlight Totem, dude. That's why I forgot about it, because it just wasn't highlighted. We still have one more town to do. There's a brigand thing here. Abandoned trading post. There's a wandering healer that we can beg from. Dead center of Wildlands, where the crosses are. Because Manic hasn't played since Wildlands came out. Do you think I can kill this Brigand? He has 1 HP. Oh my god! Oh no. We can't kill the Brigand. He did half my health in a single swing. Yeah, this whole area is kind of spooky. Just north of me is the Haunted Manor. Ooh. We'll check that out. Let me go check the Southreach Inn, which I'm right next to. I know the Southreach Inn has a bunch of frenzies. And some people to beg from. Let's go. Do you buy resource maps off of vendor portals? Yeah, you can do. They're super cheap. If you want to do them for the achievements, get the dull hide, dull wood. Those are like the cheapest ones. So you can get a bunch of fishing frenzies here. There's a nice dockmaster here too. I might mark this as a rune because I already know that this is a good little spot. I'll call it Frenzy. Because I know there are frenzies that spawn here, but, you know. Yeah, resource maps, you get them from mobs as drops. You can buy them from other players. The dull ones are the cheapest. Don't buy any ore ones, because ore maps, like mining ore maps, are super expensive. They're like 10k minimum, because ores are just really sought after, so be careful with that. Just buy skinning, lumberjack, and fishing maps, and you can get... Without doing ore maps, you can get like a bunch of achievement points through that. Do you need a cartographer? Oh yeah, you need a cartographer. You need check out my gathering guide. I cover resource maps in my gathering guide, and it's all time stamped, so you can just skip ahead to the resource map section. I cover using a cartographer and deciphering the maps and all that stuff. Northeast of Southreach Inn is the Mellow Retreat. You can beg from a drug dealer there. I'll try and check it out. Yeah, you need cartography leveled to decipher the map. So when you get the map, it'll say undeciphered. And you need to use a telescope on it, a scope, and to decipher it. And it'll decipher based on your cartography level. We're just going to beg from all these NPCs, because we may as well. While we're here. We're nearly at 117 begging. The next time I do a begging stream, I mean, this isn't a begging stream. Wink, wink. This is a exploring the wilderness stream. We're just begging as we go. We will hit 120. I'll push to 120 because we're super close. Here's Rodney, by the way. This is the one NPC in the game called Rodney. I'd like to beg from Kieran, but I can't figure out how to get it back here, so... Oh, there we go. Rodney! Midriff fetish. So Southreach Inn, you can't get to Wildlands from here. It doesn't look like I can even get to that little island from here. We're going to have to TP, which is a shame, but what are you going to do? We did as much of the mainland as we could. You can actually visit the entire mainland on foot with ropes to get around makes it easier, but you can walk it without ropes. So yeah, we went from Cambria all the way to wherever we are now without TPing, which is super cool. Shame you can't get to Wildlands in that, though. What's this point of interest down here? There's one at the end of this peninsula. Grinding Stone Corpse. This is called Standing Stones. And someone's been here killing stuff. I could mark this as a thing for my video. I'll mark it, why not? I need as many points as I can find because I don't want to only highlight like 5 points. I want to do like a few for the video. even if they're a bit naff. You can get to Minotaur Island with the sparkle that takes you to Chaos. Chaos. We have a couple of things we need to do. Hang on. What's this down here on the map? Mellow Retreat. This is the one that you mentioned to go to, right? Let's get to Mellow Retreat. And then we'll go to that Haunted Manor. And then we'll try and find a way to that island. The Minotaur Island through the Chaos Shrine. Whoa. Someone was here.
Yeah.
Cannon shot. Isn't that heavy? Opulence is giving me a penis. I've never seen that before. Adolf. Dude, what the fuck? He sells skillet, rolling planes, and flour, so he's like a cook. He's the baker. His paper doll is super basic. Oh my god, and he does. He has a water pipe. It's literally just called bong. It's not even called water pipe, it's called bong. It's straight up called bong. He's a baker. Yeah, he's a baker, yeah. I didn't actually clock that, yeah. He's a baker with a bong. It's not even called... Like, you can craft this and have it in your house, and it's called a water pipe. But this is literally just called bong. Seed pouch. Dried mellow weed. A wash basin. I don't know what that's about. Guess he just washes himself. It's allowed. And then there's a joint on leaf. It's literally called joint on leaf. Is that an item you can get? Damn. Well, there you go. There's a druggie in Wildlands. You saw it here on stream. What's with all these runes? Is there a T-map spot here? There must have been a boss going on, right? Seems weird there's all these runes here. We just go check out that Haunted Manor. T8, yeah. We should go check out that Haunted Manor. And then we need to find the shrine of whatever the fuck that was. Where was the Haunted Manor? It's there, to the north, to the west. Step 1, do my highlights. God damn it, you got K-pop Demon Hunter stuck in my head now. Alright, here's the Haunted Manor. Looks like someone's been here, killing stuff. Lingering Handmaid. This is a nice looking little spot. Can I get inside? Where's the door? It's over there. Shove. Oh, you can't get inside. There's an event here? You bring candy corn? And the ghosts let you in? What event? Hang on, I need to mark Haunted Manor on my map. Where is it? Maybe next week? Okay, so it's like a Halloween thing. I think I've marked over, I think it's like here, and I've marked over it with this red line. Cool. I have one candy corn, which I think you gave me. Someone gave me a candy corn, I have it in my room. White house with a bunch of puzzles. It doesn't look like it has that many puzzles in it to me. Looks pretty empty.
Oops.
I think I already gathered, yeah. Can you kill this tough brigand? I couldn't kill it. Kill it! It has 1 HP. It's gonna kill me, Opulence. You got a holy trigger. Check his corpse. He might have a core. No, you need to check the corpse, dude. Oh, you want me to do it because you partied me. I still can't loot it. It's only got 600 gold on it. Dude, you got more gold from this, from that kill there, and like obviously both of these combined, than I got from doing this whole begging thing. It looks like there's a staircase here near the Chaos Shrine. I see a staircase. I wanted to rope ahead of you and I fucked up. So here's the Chaos Shrine. Oh, it looks like some people died to the boss. Rip. So I guess it's here. Blood Cult Abbey. Can we check out the Blood Cult Abbey first? Ooh. Opulence, if I die, it's your fault. Whoa, Blood Cult Abbey. Look at that. This way. Wait, this is your house? Is this your... How do people have houses on the water? It's called a houseboat. Cactus's mom's house? Oh, really? And she has Seuss Biotches and Buwip's Guff. How does she have the blood stuff? Battle debris.
Oops.
Damn. Let me out. You think I don't know the eject trick, bro? We had to learn that on stream because I got stuck in a building. Cool. I want to check out this abbey. It's pretty cool. Somehow that guy aggroed me from through the wall. I've definitely been here before to like buy stuff from vendors, I think. I recognize it. This Blood Cult Abbey? Yeah, I'm gonna add this to the wilderness farming spots. It doesn't look too bad, like lesser blood demons. Oh, there are blood demons too. Maybe a bit of a higher level area. I'll probably split up the video into like low level, mid level. When wilderness is fast respawn, Blood Cult is great farming, especially with an alliance house right there. Yeah. Alright, so now we're on, there's this Wildlands? Where are we? No, we're still not on Wildlands. This is the Minotaur spot, yeah. I'll mark this on the thing. I've been here before. Is it here? Wandering Healer? Gimme that. Gimme that gold. Nice. Bet you can't get 5 gold from that healer opulence, you noob. I've been here because resource maps spawn here. I'm just looking around. It seems like this whole island is basically just houses. There is a point of interest here, Botanical Disaster. I've seen this before, it's right near a shop I use quite regularly. Yeah. Looks like someone had a house, they were growing plants and stuff, and then it exploded and there's like a bunch of plant-based enemies here. It's a very cool little point of interest. We can mark that Botanical Disaster as a point. I probably should have written all the names of these things down in the script already, so that I don't forget. Because all I'm doing is marking them on the map, but I'm going to have to go back and check them, which is kind of annoying. I could have already written down the names, but I didn't think of that when I started the stream, so a rip. Point of interest here. This is called Orc Rock. Doesn't look like there's any mobs here though. Marek, GIF, gold. Nice. Our begging's at 116.8. There's no orcs here. Alright, there's 2 more spots to the west here. Oi, oi, oi. It's like an orc holy spot. Do they spawn there, like, just on occasion? No good taming place at 107, you just ran out of passive? Yeah, wrong for that. I have a taming guide, which was like my most popular guide on my YouTube channel, which will go through what to tame at 107. I can't remember off the top of my head. I might have it here. Tamables. Any of these things. Aegis Asp, Aegis Whelp, Acarid. Acarids in Cavanam. They're really easy to tame. They do bleed, but obviously your pets should be tanking that anyway. But the Acarids are on they're literally on level 1, and there's like 3-4 of them. And there's some on the south side and some on the north side. Oh wait, sorry, you're at 107. I'm sorry, you should be doing no wait, that is right. You should be doing 105s. No, yeah, I was right. Ignore me. So you can do Acarids. I did Earth Drakes at 105. Earth Drakes are in Mount Petrum. They're also super easy because they're just tanks. So they don't do much damage, so you can just stand there and tank them. You can do giant sand roaches and ossuary, but the thing is they're in a really busy spot, so I wouldn't bother with that really. So I'd say either Earth Drakes, which are what are in my guide, or Acarids in Cavanam are the two best options there. They're in Nacero too, right by the entrance. Did I say Mount Petrum? It said Mount Petrum on the thing, but yeah, you're right, it's Nacero. I meant Nacero. I'm going to go and see what Opulence is up to. He's like on the beach over here. Danzel Washington. This friggin' Dockmaster is called Danzel Washington. Wait, this is actually... I thought this was like a player. Why is his name blue? You can't beg from blue-named NPCs. Dude, your fish is like fucked, dude. Your fishing is fucked. This hermit fisherman is in a... What is happening? Is the server crashing? Is it just me? Has my stream crash? You got it too? Okay. The whole game has frozen. Nice world save, Owen. Oh, let me stretch. That world save ended in 3.3 seconds. No, it didn't. It's crashed the entire game. Owen Barmer. It's back. Yeah, we back. We back, baby. Let's have a look over here. I think there might be some pathways here to get to the other islands. I think I have a lot of Witcher runes here. Yeah, because I have a lot of things on my map, but there's not really anything here.
Oh, following, are you?
Wrong Fodat. Thank you so much for the follow. I didn't realize you weren't following. Wait, didn't you sub? You subbed, but you weren't following. Bruh. The Lone Sorceress. What, she just sits in here? Is there lore here? I can't beg from her because she has a blue health bar. Why is her health so low? Why does she just stare at the wall all day? Dude, there has to be some lore here. What's happening? She's just staring at the wall with half health, just in this little house. I guess there's no way to get to these little islands then, like Time Dungeon? Like to walk there? Looks like we're kind of boned. I think we've reached the end of land. We are here. And we've been all here. I don't think there's a way to get over here. I'm not going to do any of these quests. I don't want to take any of these quests till I'm doing time stuff. She's lonely, waiting for Kudzu to return. Is that a reference to something? You can beg from some of these NPCs, but not all of them. Like the archaeologists, you can't beg from archaeologists for some reason. We can get our begging to 117 here. We're at 116.9. We can't beg from the archaeologists. We need to get upstairs. We need 1 level. Nope. Yes, 117. You ever notice how these pesky scavengers like the farm food from here? What? I think that was an NPC saying that. But Opulence was stood right on top of it, so I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Op? How do I leave here, then? Are you leading the way? Can we get to, like, the other land from here? Just go through here. Should we do time on this character? Would literally die. Go Totem? I can't go to Totem, that's cheating. Fine. We're in Totem. We had to TP to Totem. It's the only way to get to Wildlands. Which is kind of lame. Not gonna lie. It is the only way. It's not the only way, Opulence. You could have gone to your boat, let me on your boat, and then you could have sailed me here. I don't know, that would have been worth the time. We had to Shivgate to get to time. You already failed. Well, I didn't need to go to time. I've already been to time before. I just wanted to do Wildlands. Are you sure there's not a way to get here from these islands here to the south of Cambria? Yeah, the whole of Wildlands kind of fucked. I'm not going to cover Wildlands in my Wilderness video because it's like super end game. There's no point. Only by boat. Yeah. We're going to have to do a sailing stream where we sail around and we visit every single island in the game. It's like a supplementary video to this one. None of those islands are connected or close enough to rope telly. Yeah. It's sad. But we can explore Totem. I need to take a little 5-minute break. I need to go get some water and just like stand up for a second. I've been like doing this for 4 hours? We've been doing this for 4 hours. God, no wonder I'm feeling a bit burned out. I need to go like rest my eyes for a second and just like... Bam. How much stuff did we lose? No one robbed from us. No one stole anything from our bag. So that's kind of cool. Good shit, Ultima Online. Did we steal from it? Did we beg? Sorry, beg? Steal. Did we beg? We haven't begged here yet. We try and beg in every town. Did we beg here to 117? Was that Totem? I think we came here and then I took a break. We'll beg up to 118. I said I'd get one begging level in every town. And Totem is the last town that we had to visit. And then we're going to explore. Oh, so those that are just joined in, for anyone that's just joined the stream, what we've been doing today is exploring the wilderness. We've been following this map that I made. We started in Cambria, here, the giant green circle in the bottom left where my mouse is. And we followed this red line the whole way around. We've gone up the whole way around the map. We've walked the whole way. And we made it all the way to here. And when you get here, so you can get to this island from the Chaos Shrine. You go Chaos Shrine from a TP here. And then you can also get to this island, and then you can like go over here. And this is where we got to the end. This is like the end of... From here, you can't TP over here. It's not possible. So we had to teleport to Totem to get over here. I stole and I robbed and I kidnapped the president's son. Is that a line from Metal Gear? So we're on this island now. The thing is, this island is Wildlands. It's like the expansion that's super, super high level. Like, every time I come here, I die. Like, it's just full of high level mobs. So we might not fully explore this one. I'm also not going to include this one in my wilderness exploration video. Because I want the wilderness exploration video to be for new players. And this is not, this is absolutely not a new player area. So, yeah. we won't be including this anyway. But I'll try and go around it as much as I can, just so that we can sort of have a look. The office. Sorry, I had to snort a bit there. I think I am coming down with a cold. It's getting me. It's coming for me. It's coming. Give me gold. Damn, the servers are being like weird today. They're like freezing and stuff. I've watched the whole of The Office the whole way through, like maybe 3 times. The first time I watched it the whole way through was when I lost my first ever job. Like I left my first job and I was unemployed and I just watched The Office the whole way through. So now every time I see The Office or watch The Office, it kind of reminds me of that first time I was like unemployed out of a job. It's kind of depressing. Like hearing that intro. Da 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 da. You know, The Office intro. It like PTSDs me back to being unemployed for the first time ever. Is this a free rune? For little old me? Free bottles? Give me them. You think I'm not taking those bottles for my resource stockpile? You're in for a shock. $11 butts? Yeah, I know, I saw that. I assume he's the guy that dropped all the stuff. What's with all these dead bodies? 81 sulfurous ash? Fuck yeah. What's all these dead bodies? Was he just like robbing this guy? Is he like doing something? This guy's name is Testicle. He's definitely gonna have his name changed. Wait, there he is again. But he's definitely a thief. Why is it asking me to do a capture to loot this guy? Is he stealing from his own character? Lady Square, you're getting robbed from constantly, dude. There's not many NPCs in Totem to beg from. Like, there's probably the least NPCs here than in any town. I've already begged from pretty much all of them. There's like 2 here. And there's 1 here. I think that Stable Master's like the last one. We got 0.6 levels so far. I don't think we'll be able to get 1 whole level from this town because it's just too, there's not enough NPCs. But we almost made it to 118 begging, which is kind of crazy. Alright, so let's explore Wildlands. I've moved my camera so you can see my minimap in the bottom right. So you can sort of see where we are. Wildlands is fucking huge, and every single point of interest is full of really hard to kill mobs. So we'll try and do this for a little while, but if I get a bit burned out trying to do this, I'm just gonna call it there. Because we've been exploring the map for 4.5 hours, and I'm kind of over it. And Wildlands is kind of a tough spot, so we'll give it a go. But if we can't get around stuff, I'll just call it there. There's highwaymen here. These will 100% one-shot me. Whisperwood Caravan. I'd like to try and get there. Wildlands is a death trap? Yeah. It's like super high-level area. So I'm not really going to be able to, especially, I'm not even on my main. I'm on like a throwaway character right now to do this. This is like my begging slash, castle rustler. Oh shit, he's actually oh shit, all the cattle are after me too. I didn't realize those were like, I didn't realize those were going to attack me. Jesus Christ. They didn't give a shit. What's happening here? Dude, there's like NPCs here that I can beg from. Can I beg from you? They do not appear to have anything to offer you. What about you, Jewel? Jewel does. Jewel has money for us. Dude, there's like a thing here to get begging money. Let's go. This is Broken Spur Ranch. It also looks like this guy is hardcore bullying this horse, which I'm not into. Wildlands is the area I know the least. Really only been there for vendors. Yeah. Are you telling me that I now have to go around it, Russer, to show you? Is this your way of baiting me into continuing on with this particular vibe of stream right now? You're like, oh, I'm gonna make him stay in Wildlands by telling him that I don't know Wildlands. 133. We've been shearing sheep as we go as well. Get a little bit of wool. Why not? Lol, no. You liar. I know your game. Kerry, do you have some gold for me? Kerry, how do I get to you, Kerry? Feel a bit more energized now that I've eaten some food. I didn't really have much breakfast. We actually ran out of food in the house. Like, we need to do a food shop. But I ran out. This morning I was just eating, like, water with slop, you know what I mean? Like porridge slop. It wasn't even porridge, it was just like slop. I'm pretty hungry. Alright, let's see. What's this here? This is Scorchborn Wastes. What is this? Growth progress. Feed trough. Haunted water bucket. Ooh, here's the haunted water bucket that's on the Prev vendor right now. That you can buy for the Halloween event. That's what it looks like. Animated. It just moves a bit, I guess. It's kind of lame. Gruel. Yeah, I basically ate gruel. Yeah, gruel. That's a good word for it. It was gruel. It was like... it was like cereal. With literally just water, because you don't even have any milk. And it all just turned into slop. And I was just like, ah! It was not a good time. There's an island here to the south with a bridge that connects to it. Let's check that out. If I can get off these goddamn trees. Getting caught on these trees. There'll probably be quite a few PKs around Wildlands. I'd be surprised if we didn't die here, by the way, to like a red. Can we get on this rope? We can. There's like a little island here. This guy made like his house look like it's being... That's really cool. He's like added this little bit and then made it look like the water is pouring into his roof. Which obviously it's not. But like, yeah, really good effect. And then his roof looks really good too, all the grass. What is this? Swamp grass. We need to get some swamp grass. We've been getting savanna grass like crazy from our plants. We need swamp grass. That's a good looking one. There's two fishing frenzies right next to each other up at Jungle Threads Crossing near me. But it's a dangerous spot. Dangerous spots scare me. But I'll look for jungle. I've been making runes as we go. And if I find like a good spot of frenzies or a good spot for mining, I've been marking them as we go. So I got a bunch of new mining spots from doing this, which is really nice for me. Maybe we can actually do some gathering after this, and we'll gather at the spots that I marked today. And we can be like, oh, new spots, you know? I know there's at least one gathering spot on the map for mining where like no one's ever there. It's really hidden and I cannot find it. Someone in the Discord's been talking about it. They might just be trolling, but they're like, I know I have a spot where I mine like a whole commodity and no one's ever there. And it's my secret spot and I won't tell anyone about it. And I'm like, I must find this spot. It's called Jungle Thread Crossing. Ember Shore, Crescent Bend. I'm not sure where that is. There's the abandoned jungle dockyards and Old Jerome Southgate. I go there quite a lot for fishing frenzies, but I can't even reach that from here. Yeah, Wildlands is quite hard to navigate because there's a lot of houses here. This is always where PKs hang out. right here. This is like Crawl Hive. Crawl Hive dungeon. Also, I die here like all the fucking time. To just the NPCs. The mobs here do not mess around outside Crawl. All the mobs here are crazy. Ooh, is this the spot you were talking about? This is a Witcheroon spot, yeah. 330. Damn. Man, if we had the fishing frenzy thing this week, we'd be laughing. I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna call it Crawl Hive Frenzy. Because it's near Crawl Hive, and there's frenzies here. Crawl Excavation is your main wildy farm? Yeah. There's a bunch of people that farm the wilderness here. And that's why there's so many PKs here too. Every time I do resource maps here, I tend to get harassed quite a bit by PKs. It's a very popular spot. Old Jalome. Oh, here's the Old Jalome Southgate, yeah. This is a really good spot for frenzies too, the Old Jalome spot. I think there's also Dockmasters here. Yeah, like look, literally 2 fishing frenzies right here. I'm gonna mark this as well. I'm gonna make a fishing frenzy rune tome and leave it in my in room. It'll be really useful when I'm trying to do the fishing frenzy societies. What's this called? Jalome. Nice. Let's beg these people. Also, we didn't find a single shipmate while begging today. I've like never seen like any shipmates while begging. Can I? Oh, my ship is on here. So ships are account based, not just like character based. I could mark this southern one too, but I don't really see the point since we're so close. They're so close to each other, I can just walk it each time, I guess. There's the barbarians. That means that's Fev's guild house, isn't it? We were there yesterday. He took 20k from us in a game of dice. We got fucked by a 2-2 roll. Like one of the worst possible rolls you can get. 3 to 4 PKs that live there, basically. Yeah, I've died there so many times to PKs. Like on stream when I'm doing stuff. I've died there while trying to just literally do fishing frenzies. It's just sad. Can't do anything there. Can't exist in this area at certain times. Wandering Healer? Beg? We've gone up to 118. We're at 118.1 begging. I mean, we started on 110.4. So we've gained like 7 point whatever levels. Can't be bothered to do the maths. 7.7 or 7.8, something like that. Alright, let's have a proper... Let's try and... We've got around quite a lot of Wildlands, actually. It's just one island. It's not like so long to just like look around it. I don't know how I'm going to get back. I'm going to have to walk back to Totem. I don't have any fast travel on me. Do I even have a dagger on me to cut some kindling? Why does this guy not have a dagger? I must have dropped the dagger from this guy and given it to another character or something. Whoa, this house is huge. Thank you. My girlfriend just brought me more food because she just came back from wherever she was. So now we get to eat a second meal. Well, we've had one lunch, yes. Oh. I was going to say it's open, but they've blocked it with bushes. What is this? I want to read the sign, but there's nothing. When I click on it, it doesn't do anything. This is huge, though. Look at this. This is mental. They have all this space. Alright, I'm gonna eat this food. I need to actually like eat it now because it's hot food that's gonna get cold. I'm gonna eat even more food because I'm a goblin. There's ghostly lumberjacks here. Dude, I did it in that one spot from Explore Outlands, but there's some ghostly lumberjacks here. Man, Explore Outlands needs updating, dude. Dude. We need to bring that guy back into the fold that made that website. And get him to update it. We need to guilt him into coming back. Alright, let's try and get back to Totem, because I need to eat this food. Where Totem? Is this, what is this? This is Fury's Caldera. I think I have a rune map, a resource map that leads here, and I just, like, kind of noped out of doing it. There's Crawl. There's King Wang Zhang, who I literally saw earlier in, we saw him in, Corpse Creek. We were there and we got kind of scouted by a blue. And then he showed up. I just dragged a mob onto that guy. I kind of feel bad. What is this? This waterfall looks kind of crazy. Damn. The tar pits are like, Jesus Christ, you know? This is all Crawl Hive. Let's go around. Hopefully all the mobs here are dead. The Bird of Paradises are all dead. Which is good, because they're the things that will absolutely one-tap you without even thinking about it. The Hunters we can run away from. I think you can tame Birds of Paradise and have them as pets, right? I never see people have those. People just take the Phoenix. Some people here we can beg. What about lunch in, afternoon tea, dinner, supper? What's lunch in? What do you mean lunch in? Do you mean luncheon? Like E-O-N? Luncheon? That was me. That was you, Sweaters. I just ran past. I'm sorry I dragged a mob onto you. I didn't mean to. I was just running through. I feel bad. Where is Totem? Oh shit, I have no clue where Totem is. Oh, it's like over here. Oh no. Hopefully we can make it without having to run through anything too spooky. Yeah, this is where we were before the Wranglers. So we did the whole north, west, north, whatever side. Oh my god. Dude, we might die. Hang on. Ooh, he hit me for 59 in a single swing. Keep in mind, I'm unaspected, wearing default exceptional plate mail. What is this? Oh, this is the moon gate. I was like, what is that? But then the gate popped in, and I was like, oh, it's the gate. Alright. Alright, I think I'm done exploring. We kind of did a bit of Wildlands, but my god, that area is like spooky, and I'm just going to die, to be honest with you, on this character. I'm not really going to be able to do it. We could maybe do it on my backstabber, and we could go in Viz, and like stealth around and have a look. But I can't really do it on this guy. Let's just go back to the inn room.